In a couple seconds. Do you know who Brass Tacks is, Griffin Gaming?
No, I've never heard of him.
Brass Tacks. That's the dude, bro. That's the dude. He's from the UK. You have Scorpio?
I haven't heard of him before, no.
What does he do?
Gaming stuff. Talks about video games, but mostly he's known for like he does like 4K movie reviews and shit like that. He's pretty damn good.
Okay.
Did this start or no?
I see it up here.
Yeah, it's up.
How come I cannot bring it on my channel, like on my side?
I don't know. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, like for me, let me search my name because I go like my dashboard, everything else, or my channel, it doesn't show up. But I gotta see a chat. Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. Perfect. What's up, Garuda? He said you just catfished me. What's going on, guys? JWags412. Welcome back to the Free to Play podcast. It's episode 10. That's right, we are 10 episodes in. Holy fuck, right? With me, I got Griffin Gaming, Cherryman Gaming, and Scorpio. So I'll let you guys do your intros real quick. We'll start off with Griffin Gaming. He is the guest.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Griffin Gaming on YouTube and at Griffin_Gaming on Twitter. And I would highly recommend you guys go out and pick up God of War either tonight or tomorrow. That game is looking amazing. Thanks for having me on.
Fire. Hey, man, thanks for coming, bro. Like I said, big fan of your channel. I only found your channel recently, man, but I'm a big fan. Great content, man. Great subject matter, all that shit. Everybody definitely check out his channel, Griffin Gaming. Next up, we got Cherryman Gaming.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? This is Cherryman Gaming. Come check out my channel at Cherryman Gaming, and my Twitter is Cherryman7. And I'll basically talk about just games, especially Nintendo Switch. I'm really highly on that. The PlayStation 4 and Xbox, just gaming. Have a good time. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always. He's a usual member. Check him out, Cherryman Gaming. Now we got Scorpio.
I'm Scorpio, a casual gamer, film buff from England. The latest movie news and all things MCU related. Follow me on Twitter at Scorpio06061988.
That's so perfectly choreographed there, Scorpio. Anyways, as I said, I talked to you guys a little bit before. How's everybody doing? What are y'all playing? I know the main thing everybody's be playing is God of War, right? People are going out tonight. People are going out tomorrow morning. Everybody's gonna be playing this game probably tonight at the midnight release. Whatever. Is it available at 9 p.m. For digital download as well?
No, just physical at GameStop. Every other store is 12 p.m. too. Like if you pre-ordered at Best Buy and they're doing midnight, you got to go at midnight.
How come I'm seeing people like that aren't like reviewers or I know people personally that got the game like yesterday.
Yeah, those are mom and pop shops and they don't keep track of their
bullshit.
Sales, so
bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta know somebody.
I thought there was like a rule against that, and if you do that, like you don't make a video about it. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll throw him out there. King Thrash Game made a damn video taunting all of us. King Thrash, shout out to King Thrash, and he has his food like chicken wings. He also has a copy of God of War. I said, this motherfucker here, this guy here.
I mean, it looked like too that people were getting them early from Amazon, which I know happens from time to time, but that's kind of like a rare occurrence.
Yeah, I don't recall that. I don't recall it like almost ever.
Yeah,
like everybody getting the game early. Like
you just got to get really lucky with that.
Yeah, I was extremely jealous, and now, like I said, now I'm at that dilemma. I would honestly go tonight at midnight and call off, but it's like 9. I mean, it's better that it's 9, I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm guessing they figure like it takes so long to like install these games now. They give you a good amount of time to actually do it. Especially with the day one patches.
Yeah, because I heard there's like a 3.6 gigabyte patch or something, like a day one patch for this game.
Yeah, I'm sure it's something around there.
For whatever goddamn reason that is. It can't go. Yeah. It has to be a day one patch no matter what. Not knocking the game, but every game nowadays, day one patch for one reason or another. But anyway, like I said, we're not gonna be here too long. We usually go for like a couple hours, but we'll try to keep it a little shorter podcast. Got a lot of topics to go through. So the first one we'll start off one is something that everybody should be familiar with, and something that everybody has a little knowledge about, and something everybody can comment on. You guys have probably heard by now. These are still rumors, but they seem to be true. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 coming out this year. I believe, Griffin, it's a month before the previous rendition, so it's going to be what, September this year?
No, it's October 12th.
Right, as opposed to November, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Black Ops 4 is coming out, and apparently it is not going to have a traditional campaign. And even worse, not worse yet, but also, in his rumor, they're going to replace the campaign, focus on the multiplayer, and include a battle royale mode. So, first, I'll ask Griffin Gaming first. What are your thoughts about this? I haven't really heard you. Have you spoke on this before recently?
No, not really.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. So, what are your thoughts about this? Do you think okay, go ahead.
It's like, it's something I kind of saw coming from a mile away. I just wasn't really expecting it to happen this soon, I guess. I've always kind of thought like Call of Duty would just adopt that mentality where they basically just do a yearly update to the multiplayer. And it doesn't shock me one bit that they're trying to do the Battle Royale mode because it's the hottest thing in gaming right now in terms of multiplayer. So Activision would kind of be stupid to not try to jump on that train. But I think Call of Duty has a chance to actually make it unique in their own because I can't really think of any first-person Battle Royale games at the moment. I may be wrong, but that definitely could give like a unique perspective on it. And I think also there was like this rumor going around, and it was from Charlie Intel, which is like the main Call of Duty news source for rumors and everything like that. They basically said like the early play testers were actually reporting that the game was almost identical to Overwatch and Lawbreakers in a lot of this sense in terms of the game modes, like the escorting, the payload or whatever and stuff like that. So I think they are trying to mix it up finally for once, and it'll just be really interesting to see how it turns out because those same playtesters that reported it said the game is absolute trash. So,
well, there is a first person. PUBG is a first person mode.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so yeah, they have the first person and third person. But what's going on, Donk Illuminati? But like I said, so you don't feel that taking a single player away is going to hurt the game at all?
I don't think it's going to hurt it in the sense that Black Ops 3, they had a campaign and it was trash. I'm just going to be honest.
I agree. I don't think I don't think Call of Duty is known for, stellar storytelling. I don't think they're really known for their campaigns that much, but apparently people still do play them. But my big problem is, every Call of Duty game, to my knowledge, prior to this Black Ops 4 coming out, has had a single player campaign. So,
yeah, that's true.
So traditionally, your fan base is used to having a single player campaign to play, and then the added bonus of the multiplayer plus the zombies, whatever else. So, like I said, me personally, I'm not a Call of Duty guy anymore. I've long been over the series. I'm over it. I really don't care about it. But I think people who are fans of the series are going to be pissed if there's no single player campaign. A lot of games get grilled for this, especially remember Star Wars Battlefront 2 that released with no single player story. So, like I said, me personally, it doesn't bother me at all, but I think people generally in the gaming community are going to be pissed off if that rumor turns out to be true.
But it's just like you're getting less content for the same money, so you just feel ripped off.
Right. Yeah, it is less content. Yeah, like that's the thing. This game, I would put money on it. This game is going to be $60. It's going to have a season pass still. It's still going to have microtransactions, cosmetics, and things like that. So, I don't know. I just don't see the reason behind it. I've heard things like, oh, they didn't have time to make a campaign. Well, don't make it every year then. Then wait another year. But I personally think, man, single player, if God of War shows anything, recently with the review scores and the hype about it and how it's sold on Amazon, if that game has taught us anything, is that single player is alive and well. People care about single player. So what's up, King Thrash? So the fact that there's no single player mode in a game that's always has the single player is, I think it's a wrong move.
And I agree on you with the fact that like you're paying the same price for the same amount of content because one of their whole justifications behind the 3-year development cycle back when they added Sledgehammer to actually start making their own games was it'll allow us to have more time to actually polish these games and have them in a better form on release, which is the complete opposite of what we saw if you look at the recent history of the Call of Duty games. But it will definitely still have a season pass. It'll still have the pay-to-win microtransactions with all the guns locked behind those loot boxes.
Yeah. And
it's just Activision, though. Like, they are the shittiest company in gaming. A lot of people give that title to EA, but I couldn't disagree more with that.
I agree. Yeah, like they're pretty rough, Activision. Like I said, in my heart of hearts, I know this game's going to be. What's going on, Jordan Dizzle, Mod, OBJ, what's going on, everybody? Rob McLeod. Yeah, my heart of hearts, man. I know this game's gonna be $60 goddamn dollars and still include all the other bullshit. I know it for a fact.
And it'll still sell extremely
I just don't
well.
think it's the right move, man. It's gonna piss people off. Now, in my personal opinion, people are still gonna buy it.
Oh yeah,
It's Call of Duty.
And it's Black Ops,
And
which
it's
is
Black
the
Ops.
biggest franchise in
Right.
Call of Duty.
Right, and it's Black Ops, so people are going to be intrigued no matter what. People aren't going to be able to resist temptation, even if they are upset about the single-player story. So in terms of sales or affecting the company's revenue for this game, I don't think it's going to affect them that much. But me personally, as a single-player person, I just don't – it saddens me to see that they're doing away with single-player and that a lot of companies are moving more towards, multiplayer-only focused games. That's my thoughts about it. Anybody else want to speak on it? No?
I think we're good.
Okay. All right. You got silence said it all. So we'll move on to the next topic. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Okay, so next up. This is a good one. I know Chariot Man is the resident Nintendo guy. What I mean by that is he does a lot of content on Nintendo Switch, and I believe that Nintendo Switch is his preferred platform. So Dark Souls Remastered for Switch has been delayed. Have you guys heard about this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Dark Souls Remastered releases. I'm not sure what day it releases, but it's supposed to be this month or next month.
It was like May 20 something.
The May 20 something? Yeah. It's the remaster to release on Xbox and PS4. I'm not sure about PC, but it was supposed to release alongside the same day as the Switch. The Switch port has been delayed. And my question to you guys is do you guys think this is a problem? Because they had this happen with it's this game. I remember Resident Evil Revelations Collection. That came out a few months later on Nintendo Switch console. You got they announced Wolfenstein 2, but Wolfenstein 2 has already been out for what, like 6-7 months, something like that, and that's still not that has no release date yet. And it's supposed to be coming to Switch. So what do you guys think about their third-party support situation? Do you guys think it's a problem that these games are not coming out day and day on Nintendo Switch?
Well, I mean, I think in the case of Dark Souls especially, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that's keeping the online aspect. So you'll be able to play in like co-op if you summon your friend into your game and then do the PvP and everything like that it had in the original version of the game. So I'm thinking that may be the slowdown with the Nintendo Switch, especially since most developers really haven't had a chance to develop online functionality for it yet. So I could see that as maybe a slowdown. And then also just the fact that it does have two modes, basically it runs in. It runs in the docked mode and the handheld mode. That could just add to the slowdowns and give potential problems. I don't know the exact details on why it got delayed, but I have a feeling it's either one of those two.
Yeah, well, I think, like I said, I was going to rant. Go ahead, Chairman. You want to say something?
Oh, you already knew, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I even say. Honestly, I just think they just want to make the game better, man. And I see OBJ say "F Nintendo," man. I don't, nah, not that. No way, you don't say that. No. But that's what I believe. They just want to make the game better. It's not a bad thing. Nintendo's gonna be fun. I'm not even thinking about Switch. It's not like the Wii U. It's gonna be fun. They got other games coming. It's gonna be better. I think they want to make it much better than it is. Yeah, what's going on, OBJ?
Yeah. Like they got other games coming out of the pipeline, sure. But one of their biggest problems last gen was third-party support, and they have rectified that a little bit this generation. They're getting games like I think South Park I don't think it's out yet, but it's coming out soon. The new the Fractured But Whole. But a big problem that I'm seeing with these third-party games though is they were releasing months after their counterparts. And so I guess that's good for if you're a Nintendo primary person, fine. That's what you're gonna buy it on. But I would say, and this is my opinion, of course, but I would say at least 75% of people who own a Switch have another console. And
that's true.
I think that they'll buy it on that console first. I think it hurts them a little bit that they're not releasing these games the same day as their competition. But I was gonna rant about it, but I do see a few factors. So the first thing I'm thinking, the Switch is still new hardware, so I'll give them that pass, right? Maybe these developers are still getting used to the hardware and how to develop for it, so that's why it's taking longer. Also, I know with a lot of these games, they look to include Joy-Con functionality and ways to incorporate that into the Switch to make it their own game. Same thing with like Skyrim, things like that. So I can see how possibly it's taking a little longer, but I think they need to rectify that quick, and they need to start releasing these games, these remasters or even these third-party games they're getting Like let's say when Crash Bandicoot comes out, right? On the Xbox and the Switch, that needs to be the same damn day.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm talking about. So, any other thoughts on that, or do you guys agree, disagree?
I agree.
I just want to add one more thing real quick. On the fact that people are going to buy that on a different console first. I think that we're looking at it from the US point of view. I think that game's going to do phenomenal over in Japan on the Switch, no matter when it comes out, because the handheld aspect of the Switch definitely appeals to that market. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem in terms of sales. People will buy it if they want to play it in handheld or on the go. So I think it'll still do fine, but a lot of people will still go out and buy it on the console they can get it on first, though.
Yeah, I would agree with that assessment you're saying. Yeah, the Japanese market and that market over there, they'll definitely buy it no matter what. But I guess I'm talking about more US Western perspective.
Yeah,
most people will buy that on another console. Because they're not going to want to wait for 4, 5, 6 months. Because what happened to Wolfenstein 2? Chariot Man, where's that game at?
Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah, for the Switch.
I don't even know what the hell that game. I don't know what the hell they doing with that game.
Because they announced that at on a Nintendo Direct, months and months ago.
Yeah, that was back in November. I don't know what the hell. I think they just trying to work on it. I don't know what. Oh man, it's just gonna be sometime. And I missed the other topic. Missed the other topic on Call of Duty because I was somewhere else. So in my job. So
that's okay, man. But like I said, they announced that months and months ago, and that game's been out for what 6, 7 months now. Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Fatal? And it's available on every other platform for what $30 now, if not cheaper. You can probably find it for.
Yeah.
Isn't that coming out next month for the Switch?
Is it next month? I haven't heard an announcement yet.
They showed it at the last Director. I think it was back in March.
Nope. They didn't show it at Direct.
Well, they showed something because
it wasn't Wolfenstein 2.
Hold on, I'll have to go and find out when they showed it because I know it was recently. Because
Yeah,
I was under the impression the game got canceled because of how shitty Doom 1 sold.
I watched those events, but yeah, it wasn't on the last Nintendo Direct event. But yeah, if you can find out for it, it'd be great. But with that being said, we want to the next topic here. Okay, this is a juicy one. This is the one I'm really passionate about. It's the one I made a video on yesterday. Okay, it's been 3 years, 3 years since Capcom announced a Resident Evil 2 remake. They made a video on YouTube 3 years ago where they said they were actively working or starting production on a Resident Evil 2 remake. You guys know the video I'm talking about. He had a picture behind him on the screen. He had a shirt that said just do it or we do it or something like that. And he was very excited, which he should be. And he was announcing their work on this game. Well, that was 3 years ago. Okay. And we've heard nothing, just about nothing about this game so far. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. In my opinion, Resident Evil 2, in my opinion, is probably the best Resident Evil game in the franchise. In my opinion, of course. So I just want to ask the panel. You guys have heard about this, obviously. But what are you guys' thoughts on this? Do you guys think the game's still being worked on? Do you think that I'm being a little too, not critical, but am I being a little too impatient with this after 3 years? What do you guys think?
It was actually
I hope it's still
2.5.
worked on. I'm looking forward to that one.
What's that, Scorpio?
I said, I hope it is still being worked on because it's definitely one of the best of the franchise.
Amen to that.
All right.
Yep.
Anybody else? No.
I think it's being worked. This is Resident. I think Resident Evil, man. That's another one of my favorite friends. I think it's being worked on. I think we just gotta be a little patient. It's being worked on. They have
3 years though. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Like they take as much time as they want to, but just update us. Tell us what's going on with this thing. It's okay to have delays. It's okay to but just let us know what's going on. Appreciate that, Jordan.
The last thing
BJ.
that I remember hearing about the remake for RE2, Capcom did come out and say that they're still working on it, but we won't hear any news for a long ass time.
When was this said?
I think it was right near the end of last year, if I'm not mistaken.
So they're still working on it, but it won't be for a long time.
Yeah, because they said they don't want to mess it up. They don't want to let fans down and so on and so forth and whatever the case may be. So I don't know. But like I said, I mean, this is you gotta remember, Capcom doesn't have the money like they used to have. And you remember, it was like, what, 5 years ago, they threw up all their freaking assets for people to go out and buy. Nobody bought fucking shit.
I mean, Capcom isn't doing too bad as of late. You know,
No,
Monster Hunter's doing real well for them.
Big seller. And then, of course, shitty RE7.
RE7 sold pretty well. You know,
Yeah. Which
it's
pisses
like
me the fuck off, but whatever.
Yeah, like they're doing pretty good. All right, let's say this real quick. I was talking in the chat earlier, and people on my YouTube. Okay, Resident Evil 7 was not that bad. People out here saying Resident Evil 7 is a shit game. It's a terrible. It wasn't terrible.
I hear that. I hear a lot of people actually enjoy the survival horror aspect. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, I will say I thought it was a pretty good game. It might not have been the best Resident Evil game. Okay, a lot of people didn't like the first person aspect, but in my opinion, for it wasn't too survival. It was a survival horror, I guess, but it was a pretty good horror game, in my opinion. The story was lackluster. I would give you that. The gameplay for the most part was pretty good. I did not like the ending. Fucking blew, but for the most part, I thought it was a pretty solid game.
Yeah, I mean, at least they tried to take you back to the horror route.
Yeah, especially the first few hours of that game. After I didn't like once you got off the swamp and you went to the boat, I hated it after that. I didn't like that part. Spoiler. But that's fatal. He's always laughing.
Yeah. No, it always cracks me up because a lot of people don't know that the actual writer of that game was the same writer that made fucking Fear, which makes
a lot of sense for a little girl. Yeah,
exactly. So
how
that game.
Like okay, I didn't even know that fatal, but if that's true, like you couldn't think of something else besides a little girl,
right? No, yeah, they pretty much he took what he did with Elma and threw it into RE7, and then they sat there like, let's throw in a little bit of Saw on top of that. 7 is a fucking disgrace to the franchise, dude.
7? Resident Evil 7? I don't know. I mean, I think 6. I think 6 and 5. I like those.
6 and 5. I can understand a lot of people's gripes with the gameplay, and I agree 100%. It's too action oriented, but at least it stays true to the lore and the universe that's there. Resident Evil 7 does none of that. It stays true to its survival roots.
I still
say that. I still agree.
7 was far superior to 5 and 6.
It's not
as far as gameplay goes. I can agree with you on that. Lore and story wise, definitely not.
I'm talking about a horror. I'm talking about a survival horror game.
Yeah. Then I agree with you on that. But like I said,
you got Chris Redfield's punching boulders with his goddamn bare hands.
Yeah, and then you got a guy with a power glove and fucking setting the DLC.
That was DLC. We're talking the main story. Anyway,
doesn't matter.
Moving on.
Worse.
Moving on from Resident Evil.
Fuck 7.
Any last thoughts on that besides fail?
Oh, thanks. By the way, your microphone did, dude.
Is it doing that?
Oh, actually, never mind. It's not.
Hey, what's that? A Cherry Man, can you?
Yes, people leaving it. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry about that. Hello.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's real loud, bro.
Phil Spencer just joined your room.
Phil Spencer.
What up, Dirk?
Oh, Dirk Griggity. Well, his mic muted. Okay, he'll come back in a second. I'm glad to see him hop in here. All right, we got. I'm trying to go a little bit quicker here because Griffin's leaving pretty soon to go get God of War. Let me get the next topic here. For fuck's sakes. I just had it. Yeah. See, I usually print the shit out. But
print.
I usually print out. Yeah, I forgot to. Okay. So next up, it's a small topic here, but it's something I want to bring up. So, has anybody here played Skyrim VR?
Nope.
No.
I never played that game.
No. Okay. Is anybody here fans of Skyrim at all?
Nope.
Yeah, I like Skyrim. I like it. I played it for the Switch. It's a great. I think it's a great game. It's really a great game, man.
Yeah, Skyrim's fire, bro.
Yeah, I had over 1,000 hours on it on 360.
Thank you.
I'll be at my job to sit here and just be playing that joke, and I said, "Damn."
We live in that failed Disney Rush.
I didn't play Disney Rush.
I'm just joking with you. Okay, so real quick. So Skyrim VR as voice recognition for dialogue. Okay, so overall it's going to increase immersion. So now instead of picking your dialogue with your controller, now you can actually speak out what you want to say, given whatever the tree they give you. So you have like 3 or 4 options. You can say whatever you want to say. So that's a pretty cool feature. What do you guys think about that? It's a very small topic. Anybody?
Sounds pretty fucking gay, in my opinion.
Gay? How's it gay?
Who the fuck's gonna sit there and play Skyrim, the worst Elder Scrolls game in existence, on fucking VR?
I haven't owned that, sir. Okay.
What, you own? You own Skyrim VR? I feel.
Yes, I do. That shit is fire as fuck.
For you at all? You deserve to play garbage.
That shit is good. Have you even tried VR, Fatal?
No, not the VR aspect. I'm talking about the game in general itself.
No, I disagree. I totally, matter of fact, I completely disagree. Skyrim sucks. Nah, man.
Yeah,
and I haven't, and Skyrim been out for 6 years, 7 years, and
all right, Jordan, take it easy, bro.
Yeah, and it's the worst one in the franchise so far.
All right, listen. Besides that,
all right.
Besides opinions, okay, the game has a lot of problems, but it is a pretty fun game. It has an immense amount of content.
That's a fucking understatement.
I know I'll never beat the thing ever, but anyway, I think it's pretty cool. I actually do like that. They had that option in the impatient where you get to speak out your dialogue, and it does increase the immersion, in my opinion. But moving on, you guys don't see very. I
don't have VR, so I can't really speak on it.
Oh, you ain't got VR either, Griffin?
Yo, hold on. Speaking of VR,
thinking about getting PSVR.
I thought Battlezone was a PS4 VR exclusive.
I don't know. I do not know.
Apparently, it's not.
VR has PSVR has mad games though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm thinking about picking it up. I mean, it's only $200.
Yeah, that's the time. Man. I'm telling you, like, you cannot explain to somebody, okay, the experience. You have to actually have them try it out. Once you
now that I have the Pro, I'm not worried about it running like shit. So
I'll
probably be picking it up.
I'll tell you what, Griffin. I got the Slim PS4 Slim, and it runs fine.
Really?
It never drops frames.
All right, I may check it out then.
Yeah, it's 120 hertz. The screen in there. It's a 1920 by 1080 resolution. It will definitely look better on the Pro, but I'll tell you what, I've ran everything on this on the PS Slim. I've had no problems. It does not stutter at all.
All right, I'm gonna definitely have to check that out. Then.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. Once you check it out, just let me know, man. I'll tell you some games to pick up. But like, I don't know if you own Resident Evil 7 for your PlayStation.
Not yet, but I will pick that up if I get it.
That's a good one to do. The Gran Turismo, but they got so many games on there, man. So many games. I think the Impatient's $15 right now. It's a pretty good deal for it. But anyway, moving on. So, of course, we're gonna talk about this God of War. Okay, God of War releases tonight at midnight. For GameStop's having a promotion where if you pre-order the game physically, you can pick it up at 9 o'clock. And a lot of people are.
Mario?
Hey, hey, Terry, man.
Oh shit!
What up, Dirt? What up, man? Dirt?
What's up, man? I still can't do it yet. I need a few more minutes, but
Came like an hour, 10 minutes later, remember?
Okay, hey, Chair, man, can you mute that shit, please? Or unplug it, whatever you gotta do. Okay, so God of War released, like I said, it releases tonight, goddammit. So I know you guys are excited. I'm excited about it. Griffin's gonna get it tonight at 9. Who's gonna be playing this game day one tomorrow? Or date tonight, whatever.
I am.
I got today.
God damn it. Hold on a second. Yo, Chairman, you good?
Oh, just do it, man. Sorry, man. Like damn supervisor. Excuse me, I don't lie too. I'm sorry, man. Apologize for that.
That's all you gotta do, man. Like, says, unplug it or mute it, man. Because, like I said, when it is doing that, it's a lot of shit. To me, anyway. I don't know if anybody else is, but so yeah. Sorry. Anyway, everybody excited for God of War. I think that's pretty apparent. What's going on, Cayenne? Microphone's good, man. Microphone's good. Craig Harris, what's going on, bro? Cal Mikey, Mr. Righteous Fish, Savage Yuger, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for stopping in. So there's really nothing to be said about it. You know, the scores are out on Metacritic. You know, everybody's saying it's, I guess, the game of the generation so far. People haven't played it yet. The general public hasn't played it yet, but we'll find out soon enough, and it will come back next week. I'm sure Griffin will talk about his channel. We'll see how good his game really is, and if it lives up to all the hype. What's going on, Evil Predator? But I'm hyped as fuck for it. I'm not gonna get it tonight. I'm gonna wait. I thought about it, but I started to think, Griffin. I was like, am I playing God of War or is God of War playing me? I'll wait. I'll wait until tomorrow.
All
I mean, this is like the first time I'm legitimately hyped for a
Oh,
game.
yeah.
in the
I hear
past
you.
2 years.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
And
Like I
I've
said,
got to get my hands on it as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Like,
I hear you,
seeing
bro.
everybody with the game is like really pissing me off right now.
Oh yeah, I told you like King Thrash was out there making videos like he had it like a day early. I said this motherfucker right here, man. He pissed everybody off with that. But
Dang.
yeah, people are getting that shit early. But anyway, yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. Why does he keep doing this? My new PC comes this Friday or tomorrow. Actually, I'm hyped as hell for that.
What kind of PC is going to be?
It's a the brand.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's a Dragon. So I know all the specs, but I honestly can't remember the name of the brand.
Oh, you getting a beast. You getting a beast.
Yeah, I know all the specs. It's got like 32 gigs of RAM, GTX 1070, 8 Gen Core i7.
That's what's up.
I'm not a big PC guy, but I know it's gonna help me up my videos, and it's gonna be capable of fantastic gaming shit like that. So, anyway, moving on. This is go. Is Dirt back in here yet?
Nah, he's not in there.
I'll wait for this one. I'll wait for these topics for him then. Okay. So this is heavily rumored. Battlefield 5, we're going back to like this Call of Duty kind of thing. Battlefield 5 is rumored to have a battle royale mode in the works. So we're starting to see this trend in gaming, right? Because with Fortnite and how successful it is in PUBG, how successful those two games are, a lot of companies are looking at that business model and saying they want to implement that into their game. Why? Popularity, make money, sales, all correlates together. So now we're starting to see this in rumors about this being in every goddamn game. You got Cliff Bleszinski and what's it called? Key Boss Studios, whatever. Boss Key Studios. They have their own little game on PC now. The battle royale game. Is this the trend we're seeing more and more so far? It hasn't been implemented yet, but even the goddamn divisions talking about putting in their game. So what do you guys think about this implementation of battle royale games in all games in the future? All shooters.
Battle Royale's the new trend, bro. It's a trendsetter, just like FPS games like Call of Duty brought last generation, man, was the actual trendsetter. So get used to it.
Yeah, everybody's following battle. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Whoever wants talking, go ahead.
Well, I just think that everybody's following battle royale. Now. Call of Duty. I don't know. That's crazy. Battlefield's not battle royale now. Even Call of Duty, you saying?
Call of Duty, the Division, yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Division too.
They're talking about it, yeah.
Dying Light, even.
Dying Light, yeah. Dying Light. I used to see Dying Light being fired for that though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so all these games are implementing it. Like I said, it's not a bad thing. And of course, they're all chasing the trend, chasing the cash, chasing what's popular, and all gaming companies do that at some point or another. All developers, they all kind of copy off one another at some point in time. But me personally, I don't really care about it as long as they still continue to keep the content that was there going to be there originally, right, and not sacrifice other content for the battle royale mode. I'm fine. But as we see with Call of Duty Black Ops 4, that might not be the case. So my only concern is if they're going to implement this battle royale mode, what are they going to skip out on content wise from the rest of the game? You know what I mean?
See, I don't even think they need to skip out on content though, because like this is one of the original problems I had with PUBG and it being $30 is the fact that it is one game mode. So I don't really think it takes much effort to actually make these battle royale games whatsoever. It's just one map, one type of game mode. So it's pretty easy to do, especially if you already have a game with the assets all in place anyway. So I think it's pretty fast for these developers to add it because you saw Fortnite, they basically added it overnight in response to PUBG, and all of a sudden it just became a huge phenomenon. So,
right. So
I don't really have an issue with it.
So you think it's not going to take a lot of time and resources because the assets that the game's already in place, all they got to do is kind of add this mode. It won't take them very long.
Yeah, it's just one big map.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying with that. Perhaps, yeah, because like Fortnite was dead in the water, and it took them like 2 weeks, 3 weeks to make this goddamn battle royale mode, and then boom, biggest thing in the world.
Yeah,
biggest thing in gaming.
Exactly.
So we'll see what happens with that, but I think that's not gonna go away for a while. We're gonna start seeing that in every game, shooter wise, going, and maybe even some other kind of games going forward. Who knows? The Last of Us 2 could have a goddamn battle royale for all we know. But
I just can't wait till everybody gets burnt out with it, and then all these games just look absolutely stupid coming out with it, and nobody even touches it.
Yeah, I think it'll happen. I think it'll definitely. Cause like you guys even go like, do you guys ever press like in YouTube gaming? Do you guys ever press trending in the gaming side? Do you even look there?
Not really.
It is all Fortnite.
Yeah.
All of it.
Damn.
I mean, it's free, so
yeah, but it's these same guys though, Griffin. Like they got these stupid ass thumbnails that are like looking all surprised.
Yeah.
New SMG gameplay. It's just like, but it's like 1.8 million views 2 hours ago. I'm like, yeah, it's all the kids are clicking on that shit. So,
did you see the one? It was like a really clickbait title, and it was like strip Fortnite with my 13-year-old sister and stuff. Like some of these titles are crazy.
No, I didn't see that.
Like, yeah, I mean, like there's so much money in it right now, so of course everybody's like hopping on it. But the fact that game is free just demonstrates like you can do a lot if you make a pretty solid game and then just have cosmetic microtransactions. So
yeah,
I mean, a lot of people want in on that, and you can't really blame them. But
yeah, man,
it just comes to a point where enough's enough.
I agree, man.
You don't need it anymore.
Like I said, Fortnite tried to be, they try to counteract that. They try to get the money from those $20 goddamn outfits. I think they saw that people weren't buying those in abundance like they thought they would. So what they do? They implemented a battle pass for $10 every quarter, so $10 every 3 months. So now they're going to get $10 every 3 months. That's $40 a year, and plus all the other cosmetic shit. They're making a lot of money off that game.
Yeah,
but much more than would just been single player. So they know what they're doing. But yeah, so that's all about that. So next up, we're talking about. I do not know too much about this. Of course, nobody really does. It's all speculation. But what are you guys' thoughts? I'm sure you guys have heard about the PS5 rumors. Okay.
Oh boy.
So, like I said, we're not gonna spend a lot of time on this, but what do you guys think? We don't have to get into specs wise because who the fuck knows, right? But like, when do you guys think is a plausible date for them to bring this out? Because I hear people saying 2019, and I think that's too early.
See, I've heard both, and I'm just not really sure because basically Sony can come out and do whatever they want at this point. They control the generation, and they will control the next generation as long as they don't screw up. So they may want to milk this generation for as long as they possibly can, and we won't see a PS5 till 2020 or even later. But I have a feeling it'll either be 2020 or possibly 2019 if they decide to cut this generation short.
I'm on 2019 though. Like, would you agree? Like, I agree with what you just said. They're a complete controller's generation, right? They have all the power right now. They can do whatever they want, and there is really no reason for them to bring out a console next year. In my opinion, I mean, I guess if you want to talk about the power narrative, but I don't think they need that.
They don't care about it,
right, to push their console. So I think next year is a bit too soon. I can see maybe 2020, 2021. I would say 2020 at the earliest, in my opinion, because I just don't see that happening. Go ahead, Fatal. Giggling ass. What are your thoughts about it?
I can see them fucking announcing that bitch fucking this year, honestly.
This year, no.
Hell no.
No.
Hey.
What at E3 this year, you think? Nah, bro.
They out there
or at least at PSX they'll hint about it. It'll be like next year, then they'll have a drop in 2020.
People announce. I mean, they could announce it 2 years early.
If they announce the PlayStation,
what's that?
If they,
sorry, whoever's talking.
Jerry can go ahead. I kind of cut him out.
Hey, what are you guys talking about? You guys talking about the PS5 or something?
Yeah. What up, Phil Spencer?
So,
if
they announce PlayStation 5 this year, E3, everybody better attend everybody watch my video because I'm gonna have all y'all cracking up. I'm serious. I'm freaking gonna lose my fucking mind. Excuse my language. I will lose it, man. If they announce that PlayStation 5, and if it's like the Wii Switch, I'm gonna lose my mind because you remember J Wax, I made that video last year on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and them damn views because I went crazy on that day. You remember that video?
Yeah, but my question is, why would you be so mad if they released it in 2019?
Not 2019. This year, that's too early. They doing well with the PlayStation 4. I mean, why would they just gonna go out and bring out another? I think that's stupid for them.
I mean, it'd be 5 years. 5 years into the generation is traditionally is much earlier than it traditionally has been.
Was it stupid for Sony to fucking?
It's 2 years after the Pro. So, like I said, I don't think they would bring out in 2018. But if they did bring out 2018, I don't think
19.
19, even 19. I don't think people would be pissed off. That's because at that point that'd be 6 years in a generation. I don't think it'd be public outrage like people talking about Xbox dropping at the same time. I wish they fucking would. After
So
I
hold on,
bought
wait,
6 months ago.
Yeah, see, I think it's possible they announce it this year. It's possible, you know what I'm saying, for them to announce it this year and to come out next year. But I'm still thinking 2020. I'm really thinking 2020, man.
I just don't think. Yeah, they have no reason to bring it out this early.
Or
Yeah.
what they could do is they could technically announce it but not release it until 2020 in order to keep that momentum and hype going under Sony's belt for as long as they possibly can.
They won't do that because then people won't buy PS4s anymore. That's 2 years of waiting, and that's basically reducing your sales for 2 years. If they're going to announce it, they're going to announce
Sony
it
already has
at
enough.
most
They don't give a
year
fuck.
No, that's a good goddamn point, Fatal. Because they're trying to reach like PS2 numbers with this console.
They're not going to.
Nope.
Well, I don't think they will either, but I think they're trying to get on pace with that. You know, like what did PS2 sell? 120 million, something like that.
No, 150.
150. God damn.
With that last
Yeah, man, the
half
PS2
the
stole
generation was done.
150. Yep.
Yeah,
God damn.
it's the highest number. Yeah, it was.
All right. Well, like I said, to end that, and I'm just so I'm quoted saying this now. I do not think they'll announce it this year. I don't think I think they may announce it next year. I think the earliest this thing will release is 2020.
I will laugh my ass off if Sony does
I agree.
something stupid like that.
But next up, and hey, what's going on, Dirk? Dirk, thanks for joining us, man. I know you're a little bit late.
Yeah, man, my damn daughter had me ripping and running this shit. I'm like, damn, I gotta go to this podcast.
Kids, man, it's all good, man. I understand, but you know what, Dirk? I saved all the Xbox topics for you.
Hold on, J-Wags. Do you
I appreciate it because you've been out of control on social media.
I've been out of control.
You've been out of control. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. Okay, we'll talk about it.
Hold on, J-Wags.
Yeah.
Is one of the links I sent you a link on Twitter in the actual group where you posted the actual Hangout link? Is that one of the links that you have available right now?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What?
Okay, I was just making sure. So you saw that list of rumored stuff that's going to be shown at E3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is
it the right list or is it a different one?
Yeah.
No, that's the right. That's the right one. That's the one that people are talking about.
I think that list is bullshit.
I haven't brought it up.
That is actually true.
We can go through it, but first we'll go through these other topics real quick. Damn, Fatal, and I lost my list now because I was looking at your thing. Okay, so last week I had a podcast by myself. Fatal came at the end. I did it on a Sunday. I kept changing the date. Everybody's busy. Shit happens. But what I talked about a little bit was Phil Spencer's tweets, right?
Mm-hmm.
His tweets, Ryan McCaffrey, that whole thing. So I'm not even giving any preface to it. We all know what I'm talking about here. When I say Phil Spencer's tweets, him congratulating Sony, him, telling McCaffrey, our software took time. This took time. That took time. Blah, 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 right? So Dirk Griggity, resident Xbox guy.
Yes, sir.
What are your thoughts about that whole situation?
As far as the Ryan McCaffrey tweet, that's the one you're talking about, right? First?
Yeah, we'll do that one first. Okay. Yeah. Like, how do you feel about Phil Spencer's response to his tweet?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with the response. He's saying it took time. And first off, for him to respond, that was kind of surprising to me for him to respond, because what Ryan McCaffrey said was actual facts. Because he like pretty much said that it took Sony time to get this software to where it is. It takes time, which it does.
Did it though?
I mean, their software really didn't start popping until the end of the PS3, because hold on, wait. I know the PS2 had good software, but a lot of the PS2 software was third-party exclusives. Right? The PS3 really didn't start getting into its groove until later in the generation. Until they start releasing the Uncharted series, and The Last of Us, and those games came out later. Heavy Rain and those games came out later in the generation. So I think it's something to what he's saying. Just my opinion. But what happened? Microsoft software, as we know, is in really bad shape right now, and it does take time. Now, I don't know if they're going to announce anything this year, but it does take time. Like you said, the hardware took time, the services took time. it takes time. I mean, so I don't understand why people like. Give me your opinion. Why you're like, this is bullshit. I don't know because you kind of said this is bullshit, right?
He said similar things. Okay, in previous tweets for 2015 about the first party lineup. Right. I had somebody on Twitter today. I posted a tweet talking about that. This guy, some guy tweeted. He said, all your crying, to Phil Spencer and Xbox, it's not going to make these things. Your thoughts, your desires aren't going to happen overnight. So stop crying or whatever else. And I'm like, really? I said, it's been It's been over 720 goddamn nights. Right. So this isn't like out of nowhere. This isn't like, something new. This has been a problem for a while now, but it's coming out recently even more so with their, Sea of Thieves. That opened a lot of eyes up. People going, what the fuck is happening? Super Lucky Tales, shit like that. Especially with the Xbox One X coming out. So my whole problem with a tweet is he said the shit before about it, how, they're first party IPs, this and that, and we're not seeing anything at all.
Okay. Yeah. Now I agree with you. The unfortunate part when he said the first party IPs, the unfortunate part, it was fucking Recore and
Recore's not first party.
It's a Microsoft Studio game. The development team isn't first party, but the game itself is first party.
It's published.
What's up, Brian?
Microsoft Studios game.
It's not made by Microsoft, though.
I know that. But it's a Microsoft Studio. They consider Microsoft Studio games first party, or don't they?
Marion Titty fucks.
Do they or don't they?
No, truth be told, and I know exactly
I'm asking the question. Do they or don't they?
Can you guys just give the man Recore for fuck's sake?
Fine.
No. I don't want nobody to get I don't want nobody to give me nothing. But I'm asking the question: do they consider Microsoft published games like a game that says Microsoft Studios at the beginning? Is that the first party, or are you just talking about first party development teams? Is that what you got?
Second party.
What?
Second party studios.
The development team is the second party, but what are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying.
Then it's a second party studio developed game.
I'm asking you a question. You won't answer my question. I'm asking you if it's a Microsoft Studio game. You're saying it's not a first party game. That's what I'm asking.
Not a first party game, at least from a development standpoint. It's not.
Wasn't Rise of the Tomb Raider Microsoft Studios?
Did Microsoft Studios come? Fuck it, man.
Go on.
No, I'm saying if it's not a develop. Okay, I understand the development team.
Yeah,
it's not owned by Microsoft.
So technically, what they're saying is they're not first party games. But I'll give it to you. Let's just say they are.
Share my thoughts after Dirt, please, as well, if we don't mind.
Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm not done.
After Dirt's about that tweet that you were talking about from 2015, Phil Spencer never lied about anything in that tweet.
But what tweet?
That tweet that you're referring to that he posted back in 2015.
He didn't lie, right? That shit came to fruition, but that doesn't mean it's what the fuck we wanted.
I'm just saying the game wasn't that great.
He wants to bring out IPs, bring out bullshit.
No, but I'm saying that a lot of people use that tweet as a fucking lie. When I was sitting there and I was looking at that tweet and I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck did he lie about?
That's what I'm saying. He didn't lie about it.
He gave it that tweet and everything he says. The goddamn, he sounds like a politician speaking. All right, like just be straight with everybody.
And they take it.
But it wasn't a lie. It was some crappy IPs, but it wasn't a lie though.
It's PR talk.
Stellar,
that's all it is.
Strong first party lineups for fuck's sakes.
You even said that.
What? Okay, what is he supposed to say? Like we got some fire. We got some shit coming out that you guys are not gonna like. Is he supposed to say that?
Yeah, is that what he's gonna say? You fucking
come on, man.
I'll give you that. I mean, yeah. I mean, of course he's gonna hype up his shitty products, but he knows that shit.
That's a better way.
But go ahead and finish your point, though. Whatever you're going to say before that, Dirt.
Hold the Recore thing threw me the fuck off. What was we talking about? Shit, I forgot.
The tweet.
Right. So all I'm saying is that what he said kind of made sense. What Ryan McCaffrey said made sense. Now all it is a lot of talk. They got to show it. That's all I'm saying. They have to show something. They have to announce something. If his strategy of not announcing games too early, that obviously isn't working. So if they have something in development they gotta fucking say it.
Right. Because nothing. Okay, what's your take on this, Fatal? Since you want to defend?
No, I was sorry. I was referring to the actual 2015 tweet that everybody likes to say that he fucking lied before E3 back in April of 2015.
You want to bring that tweet up?
When I analyze the tweet, when you look at the tweet, hence the word, he says when he sits there and he says we should have new exclusive IP. There's no S on that. Well, a lot of people that I've seen in video rants and do whatever you want to call it, fucking say that they were supposed to be more than one. And there technically wasn't. I mean, if you want to count Recore, sure.
Sea of Thieves, right?
Sea of Thieves was exactly. Sea of Thieves.
That was announced in 2015, right?
Let me guys tell you this from this tweet. Let me guys tell you this from this tweet as well, right? It is clear from this tweet that what he's insinuating or saying here is all shit's going to take time. Guess what? We're not getting shit this E3.
Yeah, essentially.
That's going to be terrible if that's the case, man.
He said what he said at the end. He said first party IPs. You know, he said this will take time, that'll take time, and first party IPs will take time. So that tells me that they have nothing planned for E3. First party wise.
I hope not, man, because that's going to be terrible, man.
The thing that kind of pisses me off about that, though, is like he continues to say, like, well, backwards compatibility takes nothing away from first party games. All these features take nothing away from first party games. The hardware took nothing away from first party games, but where are good like first party games to show for that? Because as it looks like all we're getting is
studios.
They gotta announce them,
studios.
Some goddamn
They gotta announce them.
Here's the biggest problem that people fail to understand, right? Now, if Sony, right, they have way more studios, but if those studios only made one franchise, believe me, that library right now that's looking extremely good on the PS4 would be fucking right now. See, that's the problem with Microsoft. Microsoft doesn't have that many studios to fuck with, right? I mean, yeah, they shut down fucking eight of those bad boys back in 2016, even though fucking 90% of those fucking were actually useless garbage anyways. Secondly, on top of that, the studios that Microsoft still does currently have, like 343 and the Coalition, and of course, you know, Turn 10, whatever you want to call it, they are restricted to making one specific franchise. However, should they actually keep doing that or keep that as a main narrative? No, I think what they should do is actually hire more people for these said development teams to be able to make something outside of what Halo is or what Gears is or what fucking Forza is and shit like that. That is the number one problem that Microsoft currently faces. Number two being more studios.
Hey, Fredo, you know, I agree with that. The only thing that I never heard anybody say, even on Zaire podcast, when Zaire would bring this up, people always say how Bungie left. Bungie left because Microsoft wouldn't let them make Destiny or make another game besides Halo. The only problem I have with that is, if you guys do your research, Bungie wanted to leave after Halo 3, which sold 11 million copies. So if you're Microsoft, if this development team wants to leave after Halo 3, you're probably going to say hell no also. I don't know how you guys would feel. They wanted to leave after, they wanted to make another franchise after making the biggest game for Microsoft. So I can understand Microsoft in that instance, like, nah, you guys need to make another Halo. And obviously Bungie was like, no, we want to make something else. And I guess they kind of came up with an agreement. We'll make Halo Reach and then we're out of here. So that's the only thing I never heard anybody say that, you know, that kind of bothers me that nobody actually noticed that part. But besides that, Fado, you're actually right. At first, I didn't really agree with it, but after time, you kind of like agree with, like, yeah, maybe they should do something. You know,
yeah.
Look, the fact is here, right? You want to say if he said
my voice is starting to drop again. What the hell? Hi, Quan Chi.
Every time I go make a point, it's Phil Spencer. I'm telling you, but I will say when he said about it took Sony 10 years, I don't believe that's true. It took him 10 years to do that. But
okay, think about it.
But even if that's the case, right? Even if it's the case, you're right. It took him 10 years.
Look at the time between Ascension and the new God of War.
What was Xbox doing this whole time?
Xbox has an issue with software. We're not going to sit up here and debate that shit. They have an issue with software. There's nothing else to say. I can't damage control that shit.
I'm glad that everyone in this panel agrees with that, because that's not the consensus amongst the rest of the community.
It's time for them now. It's time to get it right. E3.
I mean, didn't really even disagree with that, to be honest.
I can't disagree with that.
Nothing's gonna happen at E3. I'm telling you guys now. That tweet solidifies it.
Hold on. Wait. They have to have something though. Wags, think about this. Sea of Thieves. Listen.
Thieves
Hold on,
update.
They can't come to E3 with nothing.
Listen, Sea of Thieves is going to be. Listen, hold on. Sea of Thieves is out already. State of Decay 2 is going to be out. Now, those are 2 games that they're not going to show, but they might show the damn DLC shit for Sea of Thieves. Okay, right now 3. So you're saying they're going to have all multiplats? Is that what you're saying?
They're going to show Crackdown and Forza Horizon.
No. That's why I'm hoping to God that this fucking supposed leak, man, is actually legit. I want it to be legit.
What,
this is very fucking promising.
Yeah, hey, Griffin, man, real quick, guys. I know Griffin has to go secure his copy of God of War. So, thank you for coming up, man. Always great having you on, man. You're welcome anytime. Before I do your outro real quick,
I love your content, Griff. I love your content too, Griff, man.
Thanks. All right, guys, just go follow me on Twitter at Griffin_gaming and on YouTube, just Griffin Gaming. So, yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yes,
and I'll catch you guys later.
Yep, take it easy, bro. Have fun with that shit, man.
I bought my God of War digitally, so I gotta wait. Till midnight.
Yeah, I gotta wait till midnight for myself there too as well, dude. So
everyone wants a piece of the Kratos.
Man, that game is gonna be so fucking awesome. I know you guys already talked about it, but oh my goodness.
What's up, Suck Mike?
Hey man, that's the real problem.
He almost got me, dude. I almost said his name.
Hey man, that's the real problem. The quality of Sony exclusives right now is really making it just adding fuel to the fire of the lack of exclusives.
There's shit on Xbox.
But that's nothing new, though, dude. That's nothing.
Right, I agree with you. I agree with you wholeheartedly. Think about the end of last generation. Sony exclusives was killing Microsoft shit.
Exactly.
Microsoft had Alan Wake. That's about the only good exclusive they had during the end of the generation.
That's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of new age gamers tend to ignore the fact that Sony has always been this company that always delivers on massive amount of exclusive games from their own first party studios. They've been doing that since the PS1. That's never going to change. Microsoft, sadly, does not have that luxury. And they've been that way since the OG Xbox days. That's probably never going to fucking change.
Which is actually fucking sad, considering they're if not
very, very
even like slightly bigger than Sony as a company.
Yep.
So like, why don't they have enough? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
They could easily invest in it.
Hey, you know what, voice? You're right.
You know what it is? They don't give a fuck.
It's not the
the voice went deep again, but that was perfect timing, though.
That's the thing. Like I said, they were successful last generation, not because of their first party games. It was because of their fucking timed and third party exclusive deals that they made on the sideline with everybody. And that fucked over Sony in a lot of different ways.
Right.
Plus, the PS3 got off to a terrible start, just like
that too. But hey, don't. That's the thing, though, man. Even though Sony definitely had a rough start at the beginning, they came back fucking hard as balls. But what does that show you, though? No, what I'm saying. But here's the thing, and this is my point I'm trying to make across right here. Sony will never, ever be outbeaten by Microsoft. No matter what Microsoft does, even if Microsoft comes out next generation swinging with exclusive deals and bangers and shit like that. As long as Sony doesn't make a goddamn launch fucking false start like they did with the PS3, Microsoft will never, ever fucking touch that company. And the reason for it is, I'm not trying to throw shade at Microsoft.
You're right. You're right.
The problem is that, like, even no matter how many companies Microsoft will get under their belt, which they never will, is that's their complete downfall. Not only that, too, as well, is that their console is mainly designed for technically one territory. Well, Sony is catering to all three territories. Remember, that was Microsoft's ambition to create the ultimate North American gaming box.
Fatal speaking facts tonight, because you're absolutely right. I think the PlayStation will always be Microsoft.
Yes,
North America is the only possibility that Microsoft got to the
wild card. Nintendo was the only wild card.
Yeah, you're right, man.
That's fine. That's fine. They always want it. Last gen was pretty even, but like I said, this gen, they're perfectly content getting their goddamn teeth kicked in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But like I told you before, Microsoft is the sandwich, is like the stuffing inside of a sandwich, right? And if you really want to see who the true competition is, look at Sony and Nintendo. Because right now, Sony has won 3 generations, Nintendo has won 3 generations. Microsoft, none.
I'll tell you what,
Sony always
they haven't been out as long either.
Better rivals ever since 1993. I mean 95 when they supposed to merge. That's a bitter rival. Nintendo and Sony's a bitter rival.
I'll tell you what, Phil. That's some expensive ass stuffing.
Fair enough.
Right.
But that's the point, though, man. It's like that's my whole entire point that I'm trying to make across, man. People need to understand that Microsoft is never going to fucking whoop Sony's ass in anything. They got away. They got away fucking lucky from their early start and Sony's fuck up. But look at that. Sony came bouncing back and fucking trailed right behind those numbers and even surpassed them at the end of the generation.
Yeah, but you know what? There's one thing I think they could possibly.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think there's one thing they could possibly beat Sony in, which is the reason I converted from a PlayStation guy to an Xbox guy. Is features. I always love because they never had the better games. If you want to be honest, I mean they had Halos and Gears is great, but they never really had the better.
What features? What features are we talking about, sir?
Oh well, the original Xbox. I'm talking about me personally. What kind of drew me to the Xbox? I know it might seem minor to you guys, but it really blew me away at the time. Was having a hard drive. That really blew me away at the time. Having a hard drive, being able to rip my CDs to the hard drive. That shit was really impressive.
Yeah, the original Xbox was amazing, dude.
Yeah, it really blew me away.
Was the shit.
Yes, absolutely. But I'm talking about me personally.
What's going on, Eden?
Yeah, party chat. I mean, they innovated shit with achievements.
It was definitely. I would say that it was definitely a second place system, if anything, because during that time, GameCube was dead last.
I think Xbox, in my opinion, I thought Xbox was far superior to PS3. I think PS3 was more powerful. But if you want to talk about features, even game level, in my opinion, that Xbox Live when they introduced that, they had it all.
Yeah, absolutely. They had it all. So, but the games was never like, okay, Sony always start off every generation slow. We know that. They start off slow with the PS2. I don't even remember
all their bangers come out.
PS3,
I think Gears of War kicked the shit out of anything.
Gears of War was the shit, man.
During the
Gears
PS3
of War
era.
was in 2006. It came out, Gears of War was the shit.
That's why I'm so heavy on Xbox now, is because Gears.
Gears of War was the shit. I can't deny that.
Well, Gears is still the shit.
Yeah, Me and Fatal played for 7 hours the other day, I think.
Yeah, 7 hours the other day. That shit was great, man.
Hey, Wax. One thing that people tend to forget that Gears of War did come out in 2016. So 2017 was the one awful year for Microsoft. 2016 wasn't as bad. Just
it was shallow, but
but it's just another iteration of Gears. That was people. Same thing. You hear the
that's true. No new IP.
You hear the current phrase. Gears, Forza, Halo, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So people,
that's what happened.
Want something.
But again, going back to what I was saying before, that's what happens, man, when you fucking only allow your companies to make one single fucking franchise or spin-offs of that franchise. That's the problem. See, like I said, if Sony was doing that, imagine if From Software, right? Not even From Software. Let's say Sony Japan was just sticking to making one franchise. Say Santa Monica was making nothing but God of War, and Naughty Dog was making Uncharted. That was it, right? And then Guerrilla was making Killzone. Four fucking franchises that you would get through the entirety of the.
Well, that's all Santa Monica made, though. That's all Santa Monica has made.
That's the thing. But if Sony's fucking their yearly thing takes about anywhere between 5 to 3 or 4 years, depending on the game.
But they rebooted it though.
Well, that's my point. But what I'm saying is that just imagine if Sony had no other companies under their belt. It was just Naughty Dog, Santa Monica, Guerrilla Studios, and fucking and Sony Japan, right? But each one of those 4 companies just made one single game. Right, you have any idea how many fucking droughts there would be on the fucking PS4 right now?
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. That's something Microsoft needs to really think about doing. Those studios are massive. I think Coalition has about 200-300 employees for them. The 343 is a big studio. Maybe just tinker with some stuff.
Rare right now is the only company that is virtually allowed to make whatever. I agree. Modern Rare sucks. I agree, but I'm just talking about from the development standpoint. You know what I mean? Like they first went from making. Cameo to Perfect Dark Zero with Modern Rare last generation. Then they moved on to
Cameo.
Piles of shits.
Is voice still in here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
What's your whole thoughts on the situation here? I think you don't follow this shit that closely.
Well, it's kind of all over the place. So somebody has to remind me of what we're talking about again.
Just what is your opinion on the current state of Xbox?
Oh, the current state of Xbox. I think that I would say 2 years ago wasn't so bad, but last year was so bad that they have to make a comeback. They have to do something. They just have to. They barely have anything. It's so dry.
I have no faith.
I feel so sorry for the system. I honestly can't blame you for having no faith, man. I just kind of think back at the old days when it comes to Xbox and how cool they were with the regular Xbox and the 360. And I look at the Xbox One and I'm like, what the fuck happened, man? You know?
They really just shit a brick with the Xbox One. I mean,
it's going to take more than Crackdown to save this system.
If that list is true, Fail, you said you like that list?
Dude, I'm telling you, yeah, man. If this list is true,
Dream Run 2?
Yo, well, I'm not talking about that game.
Man, don't point that bullshit out.
Even though
man,
no, hold on. That Banjo-Kazooie anniversary, I would definitely fuck with that because that game is long overdue. But the other thing is too, as well, if you scroll down, like that, I want that Joanna Dark fucking rumor to be true. A third-person fucking perfect dark game, dude. Give me that motherfucker right now.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
I like how people ignoring that shit and like pointing out screen
right on Xbox, dude. Like, yeah. Look, at this point, people.
Is that a first-party game?
No. But what I'm saying is, my point is this: is that right now at this fucking point, I'll take literally anything. Timed third-party shit, third-party exclusive games, or even fucking at least one or two things from their first party. At least put something that's not Crackdown 3. Because Crackdown 3 is a game I do not give a flying fuck about. Period. No one gives a fuck about Crackdown 3. No, I'm telling you.
Except for the people who love Crackdown.
Last generation. No. The only reason why people cared about Crackdown 1 last generation was for the fucking Halo 3 multiplayer beta. And the only reason why Crackdown 2 sold makes is it gave you access to the fucking Halo Reach beta. That's it.
You know what? How long? Like, you're right. People initially bought the game because of the Halo 3 demo.
Exactly.
But the game was fun, though. The people say,
the game wasn't bad at all.
It was a fun kind of game you had to play in short bursts.
Even if that list is true, let's say that list is 100% accurate, right? There is nothing on that list that's hype. There's nothing on that list.
I'm not sure what list. Are you looking at the Gadgets 360 website one?
I'm telling the world.
And that's specifically what they need, though.
No.
They need games that are more hype.
Nipples, right? And here's the thing: what puckers my nipples with this list is the fact that some of these third-party games, like these marketing deals that Microsoft got, are also coming to Game Pass.
That's the keyword. Third-party deals.
No. Like, okay, fucking Shadow the Tomb Raider. Right. If this list is true, and whenever the case would be for the marketing deal, it also states here too as well that it's also going to be released on Xbox Game Pass as well for fall 2018. Now, if that's true, did I not tell you guys? I told you guys a long time ago, man, that eventually, if Microsoft wanted to, they can go to these devs, they can throw extra fucking cash at their fucking goddamn face to allow their third-party games to be released day and dates on Game Pass. Because they already know these devs already know these games are going to sell more on PlayStation. That's fine. They know damn well these games aren't going to sell worth half the fucking goddamn amount of goddamn unit sales on PlayStation. So by having Microsoft give them that extra bonus money on the side, fucking goddamn.
That's all well and good, but these games are still going to be on the fucking PS4.
No, and that's fine. Yeah, but at the same time,
you can play it for $10 though.
Myself fucking $60 $90 or $80 Canadian. Then fucking so be it. I'll be playing it on Xbox.
I really think that what they need to do personally with Xbox is do the same thing PS4 is doing. Just go to these companies that, or even putting games like third party and make some, like what's the word I'm looking for? Timed exclusives. Do that shit for Xbox One. They need to start getting at it.
Exclusives.
They need more than just exclusives, because Sony, even with the exclusives, they're making these deals where it comes on their system first, and that really makes Xbox not stand a chance.
Here's the thing, J-Wags, right? And the reason why I'm so adamant about this Game Pass thing, because like I said, if you lived in Canada, you would better understand. The thing of it is, for me as a multi-console owner, it's going to help me get the games that I want to get on PlayStation and not have to worry about dropping fucking $90 of the tax for a digital version of, say, fucking you know, Shadow of the Tomb Raider or the Banjo-Kazooie Anniversary Edition, that game being like $40 or whatever the case may be. When games go on Game Pass, it saves me money Canadian-wise. This is the only reason why I'm still active on Game Pass, because if I was American, I wouldn't give a fuck. But over here, it's going to save me a shit ton of money in the long run for me just to pay for a monthly fucking service fee for Game Pass, be able to play these games, but at the same time, take the money that was going to originally drop on that game. And fucking, like, for example, Sea of Thieves, right? Fucking, that's a game that nobody in their right fucking mind would have dropped fucking Canadian wise, anyways, at least $90 in the game. I would have, but Game Pass saved my fucking goddamn money in that. And where did that money go? God of War. God of War.
There you go. Well, thank God.
That's what I'm saying. So if I can, whatever these marketing deals that Microsoft gets, it's going to benefit me from a Canadian standpoint due to our currency being so bad. Most people will look at it as nothing more than an excuse. Fuck that shit. Because if I can save money in September to fucking play Shadow of the Tomb Raider and put $80 down on Spider-Man, you bet your fucking ass I'm going to do it.
Like I said, again, that's all well and good, but that does not help their current situation.
No, I'm talking about from my own point, from my own point.
Right, yeah, that's what I know. Yeah, like you're talking about from your personal.
Yeah, from my own personal private. Other than that, though, yeah.
When I look at talks, I'm talking about I'm talking about the general. The matter as a whole.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Most of the time when I do share my thoughts,
okay, so what do you think could possibly save Xbox, guys? Just
they need one fucking thing.
What about Halo Genesis?
Well,
no, not even a new Halo, man. They need something. I'll tell you what, they need something new. Something brand new,
dying,
big, AAA. Is it dying?
Are they dying? I mean, they're doing fine. It's that Sony is killing right now with the exclusive.
I mean, like they can be doing fine financially. I don't give a fuck about that, but the fans aren't doing fine.
What do you want,
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I told you, I want them that they need now something off the goddamn wall. I don't care if it's a Hulk game, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
There's something big, and I agree with you, AAA, something makes people go, holy fuck. Like, I want to see a trailer and go and be hype as shit like I was for God of War, The Last of Us, shit like that. That ain't subjective. Now, look, I understand that there is preference and there's shit that is subjective, but there is not one game. Like, I had this comment the other day, right? When I talk about a quality of games, right, or the caliber of game, even if you don't like God of War, even if you don't, like that art style, even if you don't, you cannot argue that game, if you talk about graphics wise, dialogue, just the amount of money and care they put into that, it cannot be argued that game is not of a higher quality.
Absolutely.
Than what's on Microsoft. It has nothing to do with preference. I want to see that effort that Sony puts in their games put into Microsoft's games.
Yeah, but God of War is another well-established franchise.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a well-established franchise, yeah. But I'm saying, but you could tell that they took their time with that game.
Right.
Okay. The same thing for the reboot for Halo.
Right, I was just about to say that. Wags, what if they came out this year, E3, and had a Halo? They showed the new Halo, and it's a reboot, and it's coming out next year. They have 4-year development cycle because they're really trying to get this one right. It's not a reboot,
the
but
new engine,
game,
according to this rumor.
Right, a new engine. The game looks absolutely phenomenal. It's still Master Chief, but it just looks way better. It just blows you away.
That would be all.
That would be awesome.
That'd be all well and good, but I don't think that is enough alone.
You don't think so?
No, they're gonna need like another one of those games on the side of it.
Right.
Yeah. But Microsoft,
another.
You got God of War. You got God of War. You got. That's a game. It's a well-established franchise. PlayStation fans are hyped for that, but also next month they're getting Detroit Become Human, and then shortly down the road they're getting Spider-Man, and they got all these other games that are coming out at a future date. Whatever.
Spider-Man. Oh my goodness!
So,
I'm gonna say something that I know that at least I would get hyped over.
Halo Xbox would not be enough.
Oh, my bad.
I'm sorry. No, I'm saying Halo. That'd be cool. What you guys are saying, but they need more than that.
Come out too as well,
dude. You know what would really made me go crazy, man? Like, besides that, right? If they come out with a new Halo game that meet all those standards and all that, just come out with another Killer Instinct, and that's enough for me, man. Make another Killer Instinct game.
4 will come out. Season 4 for
even then, man.
Everybody hates the new modern Killer Instinct, dude. I fucking love the modern Killer Instinct.
I love that game.
Yeah, that game was dope.
And so if they make a sequel to it, dude, people are gonna get hyped. Yeah. That'll spark more life in the Xbox right there. That brought in some dollars.
Iron Galaxy might as well, because nobody bought that Extinction shit.
Yep.
but do you guys see the excitement though? Do you guys see?
Yes.
I see the Griffin Gaming just left the podcast. He's going to He's going to GameStop right now. He's buying that shit, as soon as he can. He's gonna be playing that shit. He's gonna be having a blast. He's gonna be immersed.
Hey, Wax.
Fantastic experience. People on Twitter, people on Metacritic, everybody on the gaming community, everybody. Right. People are renting goddamn PS4s that don't even have a PS4 to play this game.
Okay.
It's had nothing like that since last generation.
Wags, and you know what? You're right, because there is excitement on the Xbox side, on the PlayStation side. What's that noise? Is Terry talking?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Hey, but yeah, so there's guys that sold their PS4s earlier in the generation. I can hear myself, bro.
Hold on a second.
What is that noise?
That was from Chariot Man, Mike. I can see it outside.
So.
Yeah. There's guys that sold their PS4s earlier in the generation and picked it back up because of God of War. The game looks absolutely amazing. There's no other way to say it. But I got to disagree with one thing. I think if they did a Halo game that was a little bit different, like you said, put the love in it, the quality, took their time with a new Halo game with a fantastic multiplayer and a great campaign, I think people would be hyped for that shit, Wags. I mean, I really do.
Another thing is there's more than just one threat to Xbox. You got to remember later down the line, they got another one. They got Spider-Man, which looks just as great, if not better than God of War visually. So you got two photorealistic games with beautiful, rich stories coming out for the PS4. You got nothing
photorealistic.
Photorealistic. I would say that much. I saw a screenshot the other day of Norman Osborn. The fucking character. Oh my god, man! I thought it was a real person for a second. I thought it was a screenshot for a movie. I had to look at it closely.
I don't think.
I'm like, oh my
you know
god.
what, voice? Spider-Man looks great, but I don't think it's going to have the same. Like what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? The same
impact.
Impact?
Dude, that's gonna be
God of War.
I don't know, man. This is Insomniac Games.
Dude,
they always deliver.
Dirt, you got the movie coming out this year, The Avengers, right? This game's going to appeal to the hardcore fan base and all the casuals and people who are in the movies. Kids,
I'm not saying it's not going to sell. It's not going to have the same impact as God of War.
We had
100 Spider-Man
debatable,
games.
man.
I mean, it's debatable. We'll see.
Sad that you got PlayStation fans out here fucking dick riding a goddamn score number. So I mean,
no. There's going to be hype for it. There's going to be hype.
Even Nintendo
it's not going to be as big as
my point is that's another game for Xbox to face, and if they don't have anything to show for it, they didn't get their fans beat off of them. They're fucked.
But I mean, no matter what they do, either way, anyways, their voice, man, they're fucked either way.
Yeah,
they're fucked either way.
Yeah, I think they know they lost the generation. They're just trying to.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Halo Storm from the chat. He said, "I'm excited for Spider-Man." God damn it.
No, I'm not saying people. No, I'm not saying people's not going to be excited for Spider-Man. I don't think it's going to be the same as what God of War. I just think Spider-Man people want to be hyped for Spider-Man.
Maybe not, but I'm just saying this is Insomniac Games, and all the games that they normally make are 9s or 10s.
I'm more hyped for Spider-Man than God of War.
Oh, you are?
Personally, yeah.
One thing that impressed me.
I like God of War too. But Spider-Man, bro, I've been waiting for a proper Spider-Man game.
Yeah, buddy.
It's going to be great, though.
I forgot about Last of Us. Last of Us. Don't forget about
Cherry
that.
talking?
No, that's next year. That's next year. But next year, they're going to have some bangers. Damn! They're going to have Days Gone, Death Stranding, damn, Last of Us. Shit, man. I'm going to have to deal with this shit for another year and a half.
I don't know if those are next year, but they're down the pipe.
I'm going to be totally honest here. Microsoft has got to invest in studios. That is one company I like. It's Remedy. Remedy that made Quantum Break, and the other game that had I can't even think of it right now. But
Alan Wake.
Remedy's really talented, man. They need to invest all their money into them, and they need to get more talented people like Remedy. They're good.
Oh yeah, Ghost of Tsushima from the people who made Sly Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We almost forgot about that game too.
I liked Alan Wake. Didn't care for Quantum Break too much.
I love it. You know what, Wax? I gotta agree with you, man. Quantum Break was okay, but that TV show kind of took me out of the game too long. It killed it.
That killed it.
Man.
There should not be cutscenes so long that you're.
Oh my god! It killed the game.
I gotta watch the TV show.
I like the actual game, But yeah, you're right. It killed it, man. It really kind of hurt my feelings. Like, man,
it took your immersion up, and you're like, well, I don't want to not watch it because I'll be lost.
Right. If like, listen, and the shit was like 30 minutes long. If it was like a 5-10 minute little skit, okay. The shit was like 25 minutes long.
Yeah, they're watching a whole episode of TV. Yeah, like I don't want that implemented in games going forward.
Yeah.
And if you do want to make it that long, then make it a goddamn actual cutscene.
Yeah.
Right.
And not a
right.
a TV series, like an actual TV show.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man, it ruined it.
Yeah, Halo. I agree. Halo Storm. The TV show killed the game. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad game. I just didn't. But that it was just too much of that.
The TV show killed it. You're right. The TV show killed it, man.
Yeah, it was just too
I like the time aspects. I was just watching it like a couple of days ago. I like the graphics and all that. The time aspects.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad game.
Yeah, the game was sweet. It was just that the Netflix portion of the damn game killed it for me.
Please, Microsoft, get it right because Nintendo's gonna bring some. They're gonna bring some shit. They're gonna bring some heat.
Who is?
He said.
You always say,
man, I don't want to hear no Nintendo shit, Terry, man.
You gonna hear it from me. You don't say much about Nintendo. Dirt try to cut them out.
Dirt said, "What shit?" Like he said, "What fire they bringing, Cherry man? What fire is Nintendo bringing to E3 this year?"
They're gonna bring. Listen, they're gonna bring some Pokemon shit, and they're gonna sell 200 million damn Switches, but that's it.
They got Smash Bros. They got Metroid Prime 4. They got Bayonetta 3 coming.
Fuck Bayonetta. Don't nobody care about Bayonetta.
Shit,
definitely probably some more Mario stuff. Some more Mario spin-offs. They always sell.
Bayonetta's fire. Dirt.
Bayonetta's gonna look better.
No, I understand you like it, but majority don't care about that shit.
What, Bayonetta?
Yeah, don't nobody care about that shit.
I don't know. People are probably for that Bayonetta 2. Yeah.
Microsoft and Sony turned that shit down. They was like, we don't want Bayonetta 2 because one didn't sell. So Nintendo's like, we'll do it because don't nobody care about the Wii U. We'll do it. Ain't nobody bought Bayonetta 2. Ain't nobody buy that shit.
Hey, Dirt, man. You're being real disrespectful right
now, hey, Cherry. I'm joking, Cherry. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
I got you. Fatal Frame is gonna be part of Nintendo too. Fatal Frame is another good game.
I remember Fatal Frame on the was that the PS2?
I'll tell
Fatal
you.
Frame was that scary game?
I'll tell you what though, Cherry man. Right now, I was on Nintendo store yesterday. Shit's looking a little dry right now, bro.
Yes, it is looking dry right now. Xbox was number 2.
All they got indies. And they got Super Mario Tennis coming out.
Every company have their droughts, right? Every company had their droughts. That's a fact. Every company had their droughts. It's just when Sony had a drought, they were smart about it. They actually announced games that was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 years out, they announced them.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
Right, that's all you gotta do. So when they had that drop, because 2015, they had nothing, but we knew Uncharted 4 was coming. You know what I'm saying? We knew some games were coming, so that's why people wasn't saying shit. Microsoft, they got a drought, and we don't know what's coming. So it was like terrible. Like, dude,
I know games are coming exclusively to PC. PC's not even like in the market, but I know they're coming out.
Right. So I hope Phil Spencer, like Phil Spencer actually said he's still learning on the job. I hope he really understands that you can't do that.
Learning on the job. He's been how long has he been working for Xbox?
Well, like you said, this a couple years ago. I mean, I'm like he ain't said this here recently, but hopefully he learned from his mistakes. Because as you see, like you guys said, Sony learned from their PS3 mistake, and they're flourishing. Oh my God, they're killing, man. And the PS4 is a good console, man. I wasn't a big PS3 fan, but the PS4 is a good console. Like, if there was no Xbox, I'll be fine with the PS3. I mean 4. I'm sorry, but the PS3, nah.
I'll tell you what. Let's go to the next topic. I've saved some of the best stuff for last. Now Dirt thinks I'm too critical on this. He thinks people aren't talking about it, but I see it all over Twitter and shit now.
People talking about it now, but like 2 weeks ago, people were talking about it.
See, I was ahead of the curve, Dirt.
Okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Xbox avatars are back
cute, man.
In full swing. And I look at the store. Fuck me. Come on, bro. I'll tell you what, it's pretty in depth. The character customization.
Oh, what the new one? No, my new ones ain't out yet.
That's not the new one that I was messing with.
No, man, the new one's not out yet, bro.
Oh. Well, I was doing it like 2 days ago. I thought that was the update.
Dumbass.
No, that was not out yet.
You're like dumbass.
No,
I don't
they're
fuck
supposed to be
about
way
the
better.
avatar system.
No, they're supposed to be way
Just
better.
busting your balls
Yeah,
there, dude.
much more realistic. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
so they're
like
much
leak came
more
out.
realistic. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
mean, well,
Much more realistic, dude. Really?
So when's
I take that. Okay, wrong choice of words, Fatal. You're right.
I was
They
gonna say.
look better. They look better.
Yeah, I do agree they look better, but here's the asterisk on that.
when's that drop?
No one has given a fuck about avatars since midway through the 360 era when they first came out. Nobody gives a fuck for them. In fact, the Xbox fucking literally has you download an application in order for you to fucking fuck around with your avatar, which most people do not fucking do.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't see why anyone would want to be
The
honest.
fact that they're coming out with these new avatar systems, the fact too as well, they're going to be adding fucking loot boxes behind achievements to unlock different things for your new avatars, dude, is fucking redundant and garbage and horseshit.
Yeah.
Even though this
Hey,
is nothing new, I mean, they already have an avatar store already live, and people can spend real life money on a fucking dog or a baseball bat or a fucking penis dildo shaped looking device. I don't give a fuck. Point is, no one fucking cares. No one gives a shit about avatars.
When's the drop?
Hey, listen. I'm gonna give my man Jay
I'm not
Wax
sure.
a little credit. I'm gonna give him credit. He was ahead of the curve with this one. He
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about this shit a few
yeah.
weeks ago,
Because now people
and
are
I
talking
gave him
about
shit
it.
for it.
I saw,
But
I've known
it's
this.
like-
I've known
it's like,
this since
oh,
E3 last year.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, E3. Yes, I talked about it a long time ago too. But but like people put on Twitter and all kind of shit. Oh, E3 leaks and shit. I said Xbox avatars are on your E3 leaks list.
No, that shouldn't be no E3.
That shouldn't be on anybody's list at all, period, because that is bullshit fucking lie, because that shit's supposed to be released later this month.
I
Yeah,
don't
like,
think
I
Xbox
swear.
guys really care though. Do Xbox guys
Let's be honest. Truth be told, nobody watches Xbox fucking E3 briefings anymore, dude. Because every time when I talk to people about the stuff that they showed 46 games, and I'm like, yeah, half those games are already released on Xbox.
Hey, people gonna watch this year's though. People gonna watch this year's because
People are gonna watch this year. Yeah, they want to see what's gonna happen.
Like
Like I said, like when I asked people about, like, you know, like when I was talking about a lot of the games that Microsoft did show off during their conference last year, like the Last Night, fucking, and Darwin Project, and
Last Night looked pretty good.
They're like, the fuck is that? And I'm like, don't you remember that Microsoft pulled a 5-minute fucking segment for all
What's
three
up,
of those games on their own? I don't remember that because you didn't pay attention to shit.
Hey,
Last night
Carlos,
looked
what's
pretty
going on, Carlos?
What up, Carlos?
Predator, Ryan Lance, J Wax, the cracking.
Your voice dropped again.
Balls dropped.
Hey, Ryan. Oh, God damn.
It happens.
That was a good ass joke.
Shit. What the fuck is
That was a
that?
good ass joke.
Oh, that was me yawning. I'm sorry.
Tyler was good. But anyway, so one last Xbox thing. I saved all this for last because there was on here yet. Hey, Scorpio, you still there, Scorpio? Oh no, Scorpio left a while ago. That's right, my bad. But
Forget about stuff, man.
okay, so I haven't talked about this, Dirt. What were your thoughts about the most recent Inside Xbox?
Okay, now
Oh
this
fuck.
might be predictable to you guys. It was better than part one. I mean, it was better than episode one. I know that's not saying much, but I thought the show was okay, man. I mean, I don't. Okay, let me ask you guys something. What are you guys expecting from Inside Xbox?
Again, like I said, I don't think anybody was particularly expecting an announcement, but there were a couple things that happened during that press conference.
I thought it was okay.
Disrespectful. So you were okay with what Larry Herb did?
Oh yeah. That was just. What's this echo, dude?
That was me that time. Oh, that echo?
Yo, that's Chariot, man.
No,
my
hell
voice
no.
sounds sexy.
Yeah, it was echoing.
Damn, I didn't think my voice was that sexy sounding, man.
Everybody talk again?
Yo.
Yeah, see, now it's gone?
Nope.
No, it just started up again.
Every time I turn your mic back up, Cherry Man, it's echoing, bro. It's something to do with on your end. But
Ain't echo here.
what we're talking about now? I'm fucking...
Inside Xbox.
Oh, yeah. So Larry Herb, he says a little stupid ass joke about, oh, sorry. No E3 news. Sorry.
He might have to mute it when he's ready to talk again.
I think that's his way of telling people stop expecting E3 news.
No,
We have
that's the way to say fuck you. We don't give a fuck what you say. Stop crying like little bitches. That's what they're telling us. We don't care. We're gonna do what we want to do our way. That's what they're saying.
Hey man, this echo is really bad, bro.
I don't hear an echo anymore.
Really? Why do I
still hear an echo?
Yeah, I still hear it pretty bad. Do people in the chat here? Do people in the chat here? It just stopped.
Yeah, I think it just stopped.
It just stopped.
I haven't heard in a while.
Oh, yeah, it just stopped.
But
I didn't think it was that bad. Of course, there was some parts they didn't need in there, like that Sea of Thieves shit. It was some, I thought the Michael Ironside interview was, it was cool. I thought it was okay, man. I don't think it was great, but I thought it was okay. Just my opinion.
So you were okay with like the overall way it was presented again?
Yeah, I don't.
Corny as fuck.
It's gonna be.
I really do think they have a problem with padding out things.
It
as well.
The way they present it seems like it's meant for a 8-year-old audience.
Well, all right. When they announced all of the PC games, I thought that was okay for what it was. Michael Ironside interview, I thought that was fine.
How'd you like? Did you like all the memes and stuff they showed?
Yeah, because did you guys see Fatal tweet on there? Like they didn't highlight it.
Don't bring that shit up. I'll bring that shit up.
No, I swear.
Yeah, Fatal was so hype about that.
Oh yeah, I saw it though. I was like, oh, it's gonna Fatal tweet.
Yeah, but like they kept tweeting these games to him. They show all these backward compat games. Boo.
Yeah.
Right. And people are tweeting at him like, oh, what did one guy say? It wasn't the Conqueror, it was something else. He's like backwards compat. Something or other. Now this is for the players. I'm like, who the fuck wrote that tweet?
That's a dude trying to get them to read his tweet. Yeah, that's a dude trying to get somebody to read his tweet.
For the players, like, oh my god.
I just think, I just think it's just something, man.
I was gonna do a troll like that for a post.
Yeah, man, but your dad, I don't see gonna Fatal tweet back in the background. But I still think it's too long.
The biggest thing, what came from this, man? You know what Xbox dudes are the most hyped about right now? Not Sea of Thieves, not Crackdown coming out, not even State of Decay 2. The biggest thing right now, Xbox guys are hyping up. They're all fucking playing Red Dead Redemption 1 in 4K.
Yeah, man. Hey,
come on.
Hey, man. Hey, man, what else can we do right now, Wags? I don't know, man. We can't celebrate a new game. We got to celebrate something.
It's a great game.
God of War.
It's a great game. But it's what? More than 10 years old now.
Yeah. Y'all got God of War, man. So we got to celebrate something.
Right now, that's their flagship. Red Dead 1.
Hey, it's the only version that's in 4K because there's no PC version. It's the only version in 4K.
Well, it's on all 4K. Or it's all on PC.
No. Huh?
It's not on PC. Those Rockstar games are on PC, GTA and shit.
Right, but Red Dead.
I understand. You're saying, it's the only place you could play Red Dead 1 at 4K.
Yeah, because Red Dead's not on PC.
Boo. But
I'm not hyping it. It's another feature. Cool.
Oh, people are, man.
Let's move on.
I think people. I'm telling you, man. I don't even think people are playing this. People go. They download the game. They buy the game again if they don't have it. Download it. take screenshots and then shut it off.
Yeah. Hey, hey, what's funny? I already had it, right? So I reinstalled it just to see it in 4K. I said, this looks great. And I uninstalled the shit.
That's what people doing. Like, and then they're on Twitter like, this game looks amazing. I can't, this
it does look good, though. It does look good.
Yeah, but like, they're like, I can't wait to hop back in. I'm like, you ain't playing that shit.
Right. I'm not about to play it. But,
yeah, Red Dead 2 come out this year. Anyway, I think that's all topics I got lined up. Let me.
Hey, I got one question about that I want to ask you guys that wasn't on the topics. What do you guys think of Hellblade? You guys play Hellblade? I don't know if you guys played it on the PS4.
I play Hellblade. I played a little bit of it.
I haven't played it.
It's a good game, but
it was pretty good.
Then again, I just got my PS4 like last year, so I still need to get a lot of games.
Did you buy it on the Xbox Fatal? Or not Fatal, but Dirt?
No. I
actually bought it on both. I bought it on the PS4 when it came out last August. I couldn't get into it. I was there. Excuse me. So I double dipped, and I said I promised myself I'm gonna finish this game. And I got to be honest, man. The game is well done. The graphics are amazing. The sound, the sounds is just great with headphones on. It's great. The game itself, man, the puzzles are the worst puzzles I've ever seen in my life, man.
Oh, geez.
The game is very dark, dark, man. This
You're about to get blasted, Fatal, by everybody in the chat.
This mental,
not Fatal, Dirt.
Fuck Hellblade. No, but the game is well done. It was very well done. It's just it was a little bit too slow.
You know why you suck at the puzzles? Because you didn't listen.
I didn't say I suck at them.
No.
I said I like them.
I'm telling you that you sucked at the puzzles. That's what I'm telling you.
Why?
You know what? What's funny?
The voices actually tell you the fucking clues and the hints on how to fucking figure out these puzzles.
I didn't suck at the puzzles. I figured out the puzzle.
I know.
I didn't like the puzzle.
I'm fucking with you.
Oh, okay. I didn't like the puzzle.
You know what you're proving that? Everybody in the chat knows Dirt is a pretty big Xbox guy.
Yeah,
so it's kind of funny that the Xbox guy, didn't like the story driven
Xbox.
Game that was on PS4 first.
Hey man, listen, I just didn't like it that much. I'm sorry. I finished it. I finished it. Look at my achievements. Look at my achievements. I finished the shit. I thought it was good. I thought it was good too, there. But I just didn't think. I agree with you. It's not like it's not.
I don't know, dude. Stellar. The Xbox version of No Man's Sky might be my game of the year this year.
Don't you know what?
There we go.
Hey, moderators, remove Fatal.
Well, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
He's never removed Fatal.
Fatal's a mod too.
I'll give that like DLC of the year or some shit. Or update.
Hey, Wax. Wax. I haven't been on a podcast in a week. There's one more quick thing I want to ask you guys.
Go ahead, man.
What you guys think about this? What do you guys think about people like, Wags, some other people, and Wags is the only guy, but saying, I'm about to sell my Xbox, or I'm about to sell my PS4. Why do people, when it's a drought with their system, unless you have some type of financial issues, I understand, but why do people always threaten to sell their console? Because listen, I got my PS4 in like February of 2014. Then I eventually got a Pro. I never once wanted to sell it. Even though there was times I wasn't playing it, I knew eventually there would be something for me to play. Wax, let me ask you, do you think there's going to be a time where there's going to be nothing to play on Xbox ever? So you're going to sell it?
The reason why I would say why I have been saying I was going to sell it, because I don't need it to play anything.
You about to get a PC. You about to get a PC.
Right. I just ordered a PC, right? It'll be here Friday. And there are only a select few titles that will be truly exclusive to the Xbox. And
that makes sense.
And none of those are stellar.
That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
I think Halo 5 is they're not. Go ahead and name it, Fatal.
Halo 5 is good. Multiplayer.
Halo 5 is shit.
The campaign is shit. Multiplayer.
The campaign is shit. The multiplayer is dope, man.
Shit.
Yeah. Gears 4. You know how to play that on PC. Sunset Overdrive.
Oh, I love Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be a part 2. It might be a part 2 of that at E3.
Make sure that
if they announce that.
Yo, J-Wags, man.
That would be awesome.
Dude, man. We all know that we want a fucking Zoo Tycoon 2, brother.
Lucky Town? Zoo Tycoon?
I got God damn it!
Damn it!
But I got a PS4, right? I got a Switch. I got PSVR. I got a Beast PC coming. I don't need an Xbox.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
No, I don't.
I get it.
Yeah, you do.
You don't even need an Xbox for Xbox Live.
You don't got Xbox? J.
God damn it!
Holy.
What about your Xbox?
But hold on. I don't know if you guys ever talking about me and Dirt. Z goes on his rants. That shit's hilarious.
That shit's funny.
God damn it! Yeah, I say it all the time, Dirt. I just say it at work.
Yeah, that shit be funny, man.
Diabetic gaming. But what were you saying?
No, man, that's it. That's. I just want to know. Not like I was saying. Like I said earlier, with those Xbox people that sold their PS4, now they're picking it up again. Well, that's like wasting money. Keep it, unless you just have to sell it. You have to take it to a pawn shop because you broke or something.
But you know, PS4 is always going to have exclusives, though.
See, I never run into droughts.
I have a PS4. I'll admit this. I've said before. I have my PS4 just for exclusives. If PS4 didn't have their exclusives,
me too.
I would never bought it.
Man, I'm a Nintendo fan. I still see
played
Microsoft.
most of my multiplayer on the Xbox, but now I got this PC. Shit.
And you know, like one more reason why announcing games. And you know what?
Okay, bro.
One more reason why. I mean, you know, like one more reason why announcing games further out makes sense and works. When I got my PS4 in 2014, they really didn't have shit. But I knew Uncharted 4 was coming, you know what I'm saying, eventually. So I said, let me get this now while I got the money and just wait for Uncharted 4 to come out. And, you know, hopefully in the meantime, they have something else I want to play. And 5 years later, the shit is banging, you know?
So. Yo, real quick there before I bounce out of here, other J-Waves, I was watching Razor Fist's new 2017 top fucking 5 turds of 2017. And Horizon Zero Dawn was number 5. And a lot of people in his comment section were fucking salty as fuck.
Number 5?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn was in there, man, because he was basically he been up a lot of valid points though. But I was sitting there shaking my head. I was like, oh man, he's gonna get a lot of fucking flack
for his list of shit.
Hey, Wax, man, I saw you playing it earlier, man.
Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah.
Yeah, I saw you playing it.
I didn't play it very long. I went back to it just to look at it because I wanted to
just to look at it.
No, for real, because I didn't really want to play it. You know, I've been done with it, but I just wanted to look at it and say, because I've been playing on X for a while now, right? And VR. So I was like, let me go look at this shit, see how it looks in 1080p. And I just wanted to look at it. And to be honest with you, it didn't look that good to me on a PS4 Slim.
Oh, okay.
I remember it being amazing, but for some reason,
yeah.
I'm like,
is it the X effect or?
I think I'm desensitized now or something because of the high resolution in my 4K TV. So I think like I have a hard time going from 1800p and above now to like 1080p again because like, even if I play a Switch, I'm just like it always messes with me when I put it on the screen. So
yeah. Hey man, you know what? The X is a damn good system. If they can get this software thing together,
power. Yeah, like I said, I've always said it, like for what you get out of the box, tech wise, spec wise, for the price, it's a good deal.
I'm looking to get an Xbox One, PS4 Pro. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
You get the Pro. Get the Pro.
Microsoft got to come with something, man. I mean, they got that whole studio upstairs. It's a big studio that's sitting. It's got to be something.
Get that Pro chair, man. You got VR capabilities on there. You get all the bomb ass exclusives. You got all the third party titles coming out. AA or second party titles should be good to go.
Yeah,
with the Pro.
Hey, Wax.
So PlayStation 4 Pro, right where I'm at.
Go ahead. You talking?
Sorry, man.
No. You keep cutting it out. I'm thinking you're done.
Dirt, you good?
No, I was about to ask him. Did he finish Horizon Zero Dawn? Did you get a chance to finish that game?
No, I probably made about 3/4. I didn't finish the main story. No.
Yeah, I didn't finish.
I started. I got. I had fun with it. You know, the beginning, but towards the end there, I didn't think the story was that good. But I just really started to lose interest in that game like after a while.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it because that happened to me too. Because I it was great. Then obviously it got a little boring. The story didn't keep my attention like The Witcher 3 just kept my attention. You know, the great stories, the great side missions. Yeah, but Horizon Zero. I mean, it's a quality game. Don't get me wrong.
I thought it had great gameplay, enemy variety. I like the weapon upgrade system, shit like that. But after a while, just like I put a lot of time in that game, man. I'm trying to think what else came out. I want to say was it Resident Evil 7 that came out like shortly after that, and then I was on that.
That was the shit, by the way.
I think it came out shortly after Horizon Zero Dawn, I believe.
Speaking of Horizon, Speaking of Horizon, they tried to make Horizon Zero. They made it. So Horizon Zero Dawn versus Zelda. Breath of the Wild. They try to, those two games go together. Who was the best one? They try to, you know how the internet is. They try to put those head to head.
Yeah, open world games. I actually finished Zelda.
How you like? What you like? It's better.
You know what that tells me? That Zelda was more interesting than Horizon Zero Dawn.
I enjoyed Zelda more, and that's weird considering that for the most part nobody goddamn spoke. Besides like actual speaking, you got a few scenes there where they talked, but of course Link, the main protagonist, he doesn't talk ever.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I definitely thought just the gameplay. I thought the world was more interesting, man. Even though Horizon Zero Dawn had fucking robots. They're mechanical. Something about Horizon Zero Dawn, about Breath of the Wild, man. Just I don't know. Going through all the shrines and all the different things you could do. I think that was a big problem with Horizon Zero Dawn. There wasn't a lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like side quests and stuff, there was a lot of side quests, but it wasn't too much variety in that game.
Yeah, I agree with you. And the side quests wasn't that great, man. They wasn't that great.
I don't know why Zelda.
I don't
know why Zelda was so interesting to me.
That's just how it is, man. That's just how it is sometimes.
I'm still playing it. I was playing Trial of the Swords last night, I believe. Yeah. That shit's pissed me off.
That's that DLC?
Yeah, you gotta go through this like gauntlet of like level to level with nothing. It sucks.
Oh, I know you going crazy up in there. I got to see.
Yeah, Trial of Swords, man. I was like, I keep dying. I didn't know if you die, you get start all over again. That game's punishing, man. Zelda's fucking punishing.
No, I beat Zelda, the regular one, Breath of the Wild. Beat that one. You got to beat. I beat that. I ain't played the DLC.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing now. But like, and they have a mode there now. It's like an expert mode kind of thing, like a super hard mode.
Oh,
I was gonna do that, but you gotta start all over again. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not starting all over again.
Oh damn.
You know how mad I'd be if my Switch's save files got erased?
Yeah, I know you would be pissed.
Fix that shit. That's what they do got to get.
But anyway, so any other topics you guys want to bring up before we wrap this shit up?
No, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Did Fatal leave?
No, I'm right here. I'm getting ready to leave here in a second. I just wanted to upload a screenshot real quick.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I think that's about it. Topic wise, nothing else you want to bring up?
Nope.
That's pretty much it, man.
I got one thing. Just one question. Just one quick question.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
How do you guys think Detroit Become Human is going to do after God of War comes out? Because obviously right now it's all about God of War. Do you think that game's going to sell well?
I think it'll do well.
Yes, I think it will.
I don't think it'll do God of War numbers. Me personally, I'm not hyped about this game. Like I like this kind of games, the storytelling games. Like but it looks. I'm just not super hyped for it. I'll definitely play it, but I'm just not super hyped for it. I think it'll do well though, but I'm not on a God of War level though, in my opinion.
I think it'll do good, but like I don't think it's gonna do fantastic.
Yeah. That's why
it'll be a good game. It'll be a good game, but I just don't think there's too much hype around it. It's just not that kind of game.
Yeah, I agree with Voice. I think it's gonna do okay, not great.
Well, let me ask you one more question though, because like you guys follow Dirt and shit does like the community and says Fatal. Could we all agree on this, right? Because a lot of people are bashing this game on the Xbox side, right? Saying it's not God of War. This game is they're downplaying it, right? It's not that good. In your guys' opinion, if this game was exclusive to Xbox, what do you guys think the reaction would be on the Xbox side?
I think you know the answer to that.
I just want to gauge the room.
Yeah.
Because if this game was exclusive to Xbox, they'd be fucking praising, they'd be singing the heavens, bro.
We hyped up Recore.
Listen,
I enjoy Recore personally. I know I'm in the minority there. I finished Recore, which was a feat, let me tell you.
Yes, you are.
But yes, I know I'm a minority. But we hype up any Xbox exclusive. Now we hyped up Sea of Thieves until we played that shit, like the final game. Like this is just like the damn beta. And I give some Xbox guys credit. They like, man, this game is trash. Like myself, the game was trash. Even like you, Wags. We tried to get a game. I wanted to like the game. Like this game is trash.
I'll tell you what. I didn't think it was bad. I'm sorry to cut you off. I didn't think it was terrible, but you can just tell that they rushed that game. You can tell that they'd have the time and effort and budget and the love into that game. You know what I mean? Is that fair to say?
I think that the game can actually still stand a chance, but they have to get to work on it right away and actually give that game more content to deal with.
That's what I say when I talk about quality and caliber of these games.
Right.
Have you guys seen God of War? How even if they break it down, do you see how his armor moves on its own? Right?
Looks amazing, man. Looks amazing.
And that game looks and it's sad, man. Maybe not resolution wise, but you're talking about texture and graphics. That game, God of War, on base hardware looks better than anything. Maybe besides Forza on the Xbox.
I can't dispute that, brother. I can't sit up here and dispute that. The game looks absolutely amazing. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
But like I said, that's it for the topics. We're gonna end this with, of course, a segment. I needed like a sound card for this and shit. I'll have that when the PC comes. I'm gonna look like a little like preview and shit, or a little like intro thing. But Voice Legend Speaks. So this is a segment of the show where the chat can throw out a name of preferably a cartoon character, right?
A cartoon character or any character for that matter. I will try to see what I can do.
Yeah, any fictional character, not so much celebrities, but any fictional character and Voice Legend.
But please go sparing, because I know some choices are gonna fly in that I don't know.
Yeah, if Voice Legend is a voice actor, but he will try to do his impressions on the fly if he has heard of a person's voice before. So go ahead in the chat if you guys want to name anybody you want Voice Legend to do, and he'll try to do it. But,
do it now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah, it's usually a popular segment.
Hey, man, what's Peter Parker boss name?
Mr. Jameson?
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God, man.
Do we have a voice or?
Well, he has a variety of voices, but I think the one I mostly remember is like Peter Parker. It's kind of like,
yeah.
Peter Parker, go get that paper pronto.
Right, that's kind of why I'm thinking. I think the actor maybe.
I think once you do like the one from like the original Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, that's more I'm thinking. I forgot the actor name.
I forgot
his name.
Right. So, I forgot his name too.
You got say
Kratos?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I have a son. No one.
That's it. I can hurt your thought. J.K. Simmons. That's his name.
No,
I can think his name.
J.K. Simmons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name. He's a great actor, by the way. I could think his name.
Peter Parker.
Hey.
Okay. Let's see.
More hostages and a bomb. I have to be very careful here.
Wow.
Hey, man, that's pretty good, man.
That's pretty good, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good, bro. Goddamn.
Yeah, I like that one.
Usually, is the multiplayer podcast on right now?
I think so. Maybe.
I was talking to Dirt. I think multiplayers are right now.
Let me see.
Because
no, I don't see it. Hold on. I don't see it on right now.
I think we're live a little bit ago. But
any more suggestions?
I know what the hell's going on. It's usually like lighten up.
It's because we see like 8 people in here right now, so it's not as live as it usually is.
It's only 8 here right now?
Yeah, multiplayer went off.
I see 8 people watching.
Yeah, it's usually like 20. I'll tell you what. You know what it is?
It's a different night.
It might be like the difference between time. You know.
No, I tell you what, it's goddamn. It's God of War. That's just doing it.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Everything.
Yeah, a lot of people.
If we would have did it tomorrow, man, probably with three fuckers watching.
Yeah, come on, Donald Duck. Oh man, I can't do Donald Duck.
That's
dude, that's a hard one. Everyone says do Donald Duck.
Hey man, that's the one I.
That's kind of stretchy. I would love to see somebody do Donald Duck with it.
My uncle used to be able to do that shit, man. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to be so impressed with that.
Yeah, I said like that. That's why I didn't do it tomorrow though, because everybody's playing God of War tomorrow.
Yeah, man. So, and you know what? That's why I bought it digitally, because I knew I would have had to go in the morning and see. Now I didn't know the GameStop was doing that thing at 9 o'clock tonight either.
Oh yeah, 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Podcast, so I decided.
Decreasing by the numbers, man. We got 7 people. Okay, from Knight Rider.
What's up?
Don't really know who that is. Sorry.
Oh, the car.
Any more suggestions though?
The car from Knight Rider.
Yeah.
No. I can't do the music that you're, but.
No. Some shit like that.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, what you know about Knight Rider, man?
Matt Hasselhoff, I don't know what the fuck his name is. David Hasselhoff.
Hey, what you know about Knight Rider? You a little young buck, man.
My dad introduced me to all them shits, bro. I know all those.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Man, I watch MASH and all that shit.
MASH.
Man, yeah, I know.
Black people win watch MASH, man.
Yeah, I know you ain't watch MASH.
When MASH came out, black people turned that shit out. I don't want to see no MASH, man.
I know Dirk. You know Dallas and all that. Yeah.
Dallas. How you say that? You watch Dallas?
Yeah, Dallas.
I wish I knew who it was though.
Miami Vice, all them old shows.
No, that was the shit.
This guy, so I know. So
But anyway, any more suggestions?
No more suggestions.
You guys want to hear
Goliath?
Oh, Goliath. I'm Goliath from the Gargoyles. His voice was kind of like that.
Yeah. That's good.
You know, it was the same guy. I think it was the same guy who did Spawn. So, like, you know, he had the whole "you're pissing me off."
We got echo again.
Oh, we got an echo. Can you turn off that pathetic echo?
Texas Walker.
Goofy. Goddamn, Goofy's another hard
Chuck
one.
Norris?
Yeah, Chuck Norris.
Somebody said Texas Walker. like Chuck Norris and shit.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Do that again.
Oh wait.
Do Goofy again, bro. That shit was hilarious.
Yep. Okay, let's see. We have Hercules and Xena, the warrior princess, dude.
Some horror. Goddamn.
Hercules, haven't heard him in a while, but I can never freaking forget Xena with her fucking. Anybody remember that shit?
Yeah. Oh, Joker. Well, I think people want you to do like Joker? The Heath Ledger Joker. That's what it
because you know there's tons of Jokers, and the thing is, I know there was one in one of I forgot the cartoon, but like I know like near the end the Joker like snaps his own neck. There's that one.
Damn.
Yeah, he's all like,
that sounds dark.
See you in hell.
Hey,
that was on a cartoon. Damn,
yeah,
that sounds dark.
That sounded like
it was one of the movies.
Oh, okay.
That sounded like Heath Ledger.
It's like a cartoon movie.
That sounded like Heath Ledger a little bit there.
Let's see.
Salty X-Bot.
Do Salty X-Bot.
He's just saying this dude is salty.
Okay, Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, it's Dark Knight Returns. Okay. Someone figured it out.
Hey, can you do Batman from Dark Knight?
Oh, Batman from Dark Knight?
Yeah. That deep ass voice.
Nah.
You know, you can't do that.
Arnold from the Predator movie.
You can't do that voice, you know. Where's the trigger? Like that kind of shit, you know.
Nah.
Deep ass voice. Where you can't do it either, but you know.
I mean, maybe if I had a little bit of practice, but no. Do Arnold from the Predator movie. You mean Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
But we've already been over that tons of times. All right.
Yeah. You gotta do the bomb thing though, bro. You gotta be like, you know, get to the chopper or whatever. That's what you gotta do.
We must get to the chopper.
You gotta say it's not a tumor and all other bullshit.
It's not a tumor.
Yeah, very good. Any more?
Any more?
Come on, surely there must be more.
It's pretty dull night though, bro. You usually got a lot more people in here.
Man, you might be right about that God of War shit though.
No offense to the people in here. Thank y'all for coming, but
it's because I have a son.
just usually more here. All right, I'm gonna name a couple. God damn it. Yeah. See, someone already said Kindergarten Cop. My favorite is like DBZ, but I know you said it's hard ones to do. How about Ash from Pokemon?
Ash is a hard one. There are some like I said, there are some DBZ characters I can do, like possibly Trunks, Krillin.
What about Cell?
Cell. Oh, come on. I think a lot of people already had compared my voice to Cell anyways.
Damn.
So
yeah, well, that was good.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Blade the Vampire, the movie? Nope.
Hey, Garuda, man, you got some crazy descriptions, bro. You just say Blade.
Hey man, can you do like Eddie Murphy in Shrek?
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Eddie Murphy from Shrek. Nah, that's just too Eddie Murphy. Right.
That's just pretty much Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy is Eddie Murphy. I'd like to see somebody do it one day.
You can't do the laugh.
What the no.
You can't do that. I can't do it either, but you know, like that
laugh. He had gave a reason why he stopped doing that laugh. I forgot because he did it for years and he just stopped doing it all of a sudden. Abruptly. I know what I laugh.
See someone. Okay.
Can you do
Yoda.
I'm naming celebrities. How about like John Stamos? Not John Stamos.
John Stamos.
No, I meant to say who the fuck's the guy from Greece?
John Travolta.
Volta, yeah.
John Stamos.
You hit it, Travolta, bro.
Fan, huh?
He's gonna do like the, you know, like hey Sid, you know, it's like it's. I know it's like a.
I have to listen to it again. I haven't done much of like TV watching or anything like that. I've been completely isolated.
I used to do.
I need to go back and listen to a whole bunch of shit.
Voice. I used to do voices sometimes, bro. Like
yeah,
and I but my voice got too deep. You know what I mean? Like my voice just got deeper, and like I just can't like hit them notes anymore, man. Like I used to do Cartman real good, like really good. Major Pain. I might be able to still do Major Pain. You guys
okay, any other recommendations? Please go sparing on the people. Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Hey, so he said Samuel Jackson, Snakes on a Plane.
Okay. Enough is enough. I've had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. Everybody strap in.
We're gonna open some goddamn windows.
That's good shit. That's good
I mean, I used to be like I said, I used to be able to do like Major Pain pretty good, man. But my voice is just so deep anymore. Like I'm talking about the past like 3 years, man. I swear, like they got just like I don't know what happened with it. Is Cherry Man still?
I'm here.
In here?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other voices you guys want to hear? You better throw more at me.
I'm trying to
I'm
do.
I'm gonna try to think of something right now.
What? I can't do it anymore, man. You be trying. My voice is like so like hoarse. What?
I thought I almost heard Quagmire.
Okay, I got something right now.
Okay. What is it?
Early 90s, Teenage Mutant Shredder.
Oh wait, is Shredder from the Ninja Turtles? Okay, which one? Like the classic one? Okay, yeah, the 90s, 80s. Oh, because he had the same one as Uncle Phil, didn't he? The same actor, I think.
Uncle Phil, yeah,
because he's.
Oh, James.
You cannot defeat your destiny. Join me.
I can't do it anymore.
I never knew that Uncle Phil was the voice of Shredder.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, that's cool.
You cannot defeat Shredder.
That's what pissed me off. I can't do it anymore, bro. What? Yeah.
Finish! I'm just
Okay. Flow for the progressive commercials. Dang, that's hard.
Oh God,
Hello,
man.
If
If I heard it like enough,
These are
probably be able to do it.
hard ones, man. I'm throwing some easy ones at you, voice, man. I'm gonna throw
People are throwing some challenging ones at me. All right,
you're a voice actor, bro. Like Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Out of my voice range.
He's a pretty easy one, ain't he? It's like, wow. Like something,
Wait. Hold on. I will be right back. I gotta get the door right quick.
Okay. Wow, yeah. I can't. I can't do his voice either. But there's some voices like people that like everybody can do like our own impression for the most part, or Stallone, for the most part. But I used to be able to do voices though. They're like Jimmy from South Park. Jimmy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I used to be able to do like hey, for this I can't even do it anymore. I'm coughing. Just trying to do it. I tried doing Major Pain again. I can't even. It sucks.
Right.
I'm very jealous of voice letter.
I'm back, sheeples.
See, like I can never say shit like that.
Let's see. Okay, so we got Darth Vader, which has a voice effect, so no, can't do that.
Any more? Wrap the shit up.
Bonkers.
Who?
Oh damn, Bonkers. Wait, who voiced Bonkers?
Oh, that's terrible graphics. Who was Bonkers?
No, the cartoon Bonkers, the character Bonkers. I'm having a hard time remembering how it sounds. I think it might have been Jim Cummings. I can't really remember. Chewbacca. No, not really good. It sounds like
I
that.
can't do like the yeah. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. I was asked that before and I couldn't do it.
I think Dirk did, didn't he? Ice Cube.
I did Ice Cube. No.
Because you know I did Chris Tucker, but I didn't do.
Oh no, you did Chris Rock.
He did Chris Rock and Chris.
Yeah, I did Chris Rock and Chris Tucker one time.
Yeah, do your Chris Tucker.
I never got two things to match. Ham, no burger. God damn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's perfect, bro.
And then we had the
we had the motherfucking Chris Rock up in this bitch. I ain't seen nobody today.
He said I can do the Emperor. Hey, that Chris Tucker's on point though, bro.
Yeah, Chris Tucker's pretty good.
What's that, Chair Man?
Yeah, definitely on point. That was daughter was Chris Rock, right?
Yeah, Chris Tucker was on point, man. Hey,
coming hard this week.
Hey, do it one more time, man. Chris Tucker. Say something else. I don't know what you want to say, but yeah, that was fucking legit.
I don't know what else to say, man. Motherfuckers just be watching this damn podcast and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck, man?
I didn't drink.
Nigga got things to do. Man, you know, you gotta go outside, get that out of war, man.
I'm telling you, I'm not smoking. Shit. I'm telling you, I'm not smoking. It's not yet.
Pass that shit.
But Charlie Murphy, that's a good one.
Charlie Murphy.
I used to be
damn! You know, Charlie. What the fuck y'all looking at?
I used to be able to do a little Charlie. Yeah, I can't do that shit.
Hey, that was good. That was good, boys. You gotta do the Chappelle show one though. We talk about basketball.
Oh my god! I wish I remembered everything he said there.
Or the Rick James ones. You know, he's like,
yeah. It's been so long since I've seen that though.
He used to wear this ring called, you know, it was
Unity.
It was a Unity ring he got from this song he had done. You know,
Charlie Murphy was funny. The funny thing about that, there was true stories. I mean, you know, most of those stories is true, right?
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. Most of those stories is absolutely true. That's crazy.
Any more?
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle. Damn, man. Can I? I mean, I never really tried Dave Chappelle, and I haven't watched Dave Chappelle in a while. I do know he kind of have like some sort of voice. Nah, I don't think I should try it until I actually study it because I don't remember what Dave sounds like.
You remember what Dave Chappelle sounds like?
Like I know. No, I'm confused. Okay, I think I know what he sounds like. I don't know what he sounds like because I haven't heard
Bernie Mac.
One of those situations. Oh, Bernie Mac. Oh man. Can I? I mean, okay. That's another one of those situations where I'm asking myself, can I? Because I never tried it.
I heard Dirt do it.
I have heard him recently. In Don't Be a Menace. I was rewatching Don't Be a Menace. So
right, he was like, I hate black pepper.
Yeah, he's like, I hate you, black bastard. You stink. I hate your black pants. I hate black pepper. I hate black keys on the piano. I hate black drums because they black.
That's funny shit.
Oh, hey,
Goldberg's lips.
That was good. That was good. Voice. Yeah, I forgot about that scene, bro. I hate black keys on piano. Oh my god.
Okay, wait. Ed from Good Burger. Haven't seen Good Burger in a long time. Is that the one with the voice that like high up? Because I know one of
it's like it's like welcome to Good. I can't do it, but it's like welcome to Good Burger.
May I take your order?
Welcome to Good Burger.
Home with a Good Burger. May I take your order? Some shit like that.
Welcome to Good Burger. May I take your order?
Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus? Oh no. I ain't seen a nigga in here.
I'm so parched.
Hey, man, get you something to drink, man. You over there smoking that shit, man. Get you something to drink.
Damn, this dude is gonna die.
Come on. Somebody know the Heimlich over there, man. You over there? We got a dog or some shit? You teach your dog the Heimlich?
Ain't saw but 2 niggas over there last night.
Woo!
Damn, Wags, you all right, man?
Good. Hey, Wax?
Yeah.
Hey, man, before we get out of here, one last thing. I think that E3 list is total bullshit, by the way. This shit happens every year.
Yeah, possibly.
Why you gotta hurt my heart, Dirt?
Oh, shit, you still on here? Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
We'll see.
I mean, like, some of the things on there might be accurate, but I think it's bullshit.
Okay, wait. Matter? Who's that? Or
Why the echo come back? Shit, the echo came back.
I don't know what happened.
No more suggestions, I see.
No, we got a few more. So we got Mater.
Oh, Mater? Who's that?
From Cars.
Haven't seen Cars. I know it's very weird. I have not seen any Cars movies though.
Cause they actually kind of suck. You ask me. I don't like them Cars movies.
Steve Urkel.
You know, the thing is, I never got the time to do it. You know, Steve Urkel.
Yeah, you did it before, yeah, but maybe Guru didn't hear you do it.
Did I do that?
Yeah, that's goddamn spot on.
Yeah.
Has Fatal ever heard your Chris Tucker impression?
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Oh man,
Yeah, I think you've heard it before.
I wish I could do that, bro. I would talk like that the whole day. If I got pulled over by the police, I would talk that way. They wouldn't know.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Who else? Maybe I could just come up with a voice to randomly do.
Will Smith. I don't know.
No, man. We keep on getting that Will Smith question in here. That's not happening, man. Will Smith is off limits.
Oh, I can't.
Okay. Let's see. Let me think of a voice that I remember hearing a lot that I could do.
Obama. Ooh.
Oh man. Okay, Obama.
You gotta be able to do Obama.
No.
What?
I'm not gonna be able to do Obama. Like,
I bet you Dirk could do Obama.
No, I can't do it.
it's because it's something about his timing when he talks. You know, like, he kind of has.
I just meant because you've done other.
Cartman.
God fucking damn it!
I know. Dirt was like, "What the fuck?" He said, "I can do it for."
yeah. I was like, I don't do impressions and shit. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Oh my god, I'm like dying over here. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
All right.
Good, man.
Good show. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for everybody who's watching this live pre-recorded. Like I said, small attendance tonight. Appreciate everybody coming out. Like I said, that God of War is on everybody's
that's on everybody's agenda.
Everybody's mind right now. But thank you all for coming out here. We'll do outros. We'll start off with God damn it, Cherry Man.
Yeah. What is going on, everybody? This is Cherry Man Gaming. I want you could check out my channel, Cherry Man Gaming. I'll be having some videos. I'm gonna be looking to improve my content. You can come through. Also, my Twitter is CherryMan7. You can come see me up there, follow me there, but make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, all that good stuff, and thanks for, James, once again, invite me on the podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Next up, we'll do Dirt.
Hey, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm about to get my God of War on in a couple hours. I'm about to listen to the God of War soundtrack, and I'm about to get really excited and enjoy myself. Check out my channel. That's it, sir.
Pony ass. Next up we'll go with Fatal.
You have to pick on me when I'm eating my fucking goddamn.
Well,
this is your boy Fatal motherfucking bitch. Yo, if you guys want to check me out on Twitch tonight, I've been doing a live stream for the supposed best game in the fucking world right now, apparently. Boy, oh boy, I'm looking forward to that, and I can't wait to call out the fucking bullshit flaws with that motherfucker, but I'm definitely going to enjoy it.
I love how you're so prepared to tear this game down.
No, I'm not prepared to tear it down. I'm prepared to speak the fucking truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit when I play this game, J-Wax.
And Disney, whatever fuck it's called, and all these other bullshit games.
Hey, don't be hating that I can actually go out and step outside my boundaries.
Outside your boundaries, he's like, yo, Roblox is the shit. And he's like, oh, I can't wait to tear this game apart.
I never said anything about Roblox. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, you did. We were talking about the other day in a podcast.
RoboCraft Infinity, you're talking about?
Yeah, whatever hell it's called.
Yeah, that game is awesome. Roblox can fucking eat a cock.
Yeah, so Roblox, whatever. RoboCraft's awesome, but you can't wait to tear you can't wait to tear God of War down.
Yeah, because I know a lot of those reviews are bullshit.
Fuck sakes. All right, the man, the myth, voice legend.
Hey guys, voice legend here. I'm just kidding. All right, guys. My name is Voice Legend. I do parody dubs and I also do live stream. So yeah, just be sure to come down to the channel. In fact, you can check out my brand new video. It's on the actual started when you come to the channel. So yeah, just come by and check out my content. Hope to see you guys there. I'm also going to be streaming tonight too. So look forward to it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I said, thank each and one of you for coming out in the chat, for watching this, like I said, live pre-recorded. Thank you, especially to the members of the panel for coming on, taking the time to talk about games and everything, all that good shit. So, except for this time, guys, enjoy this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit. Talk to you guys next time. Thanks.
Surviving Mars is the best.
All right, hold up. The intro right there. We're not ending on that. Disregard everything Bale said in the past 2 minutes.
Man, it's like a dick fucking normal.
Everything. Again. Peace, guys.